my comedy and show or more quality. Every so few said no because you're from some about qualifiers. No mama cry. I'm a Bobby said, who are more qualifiers and when I'm more qualifiers, near qualify. Now mobile a year walk up in team 9 year. Yem closely a yom chapter no. Now you're from ball qualifiers now and cobo a walk up no. Sound comedy and I'm passing no. You have it. Our age median so. And at this point, me invite you our YouTube in Shart TV. Maybe some who message. Edin Ketia, Anna Calumobs no do no. Coach, Bia or Diaba World Cup, say you to Adu, say whatever coach or Diaba Kubiano, and F no. Young consider almo. Now come Kobo World Cup and be Enfama Ghana. And I say, ya Omodani Omachidema Ghana say, Omodia Omutima Boman, Yaman so na Yentoson Kobo Yan World Cup and so on. And I didn't come and yedi. It is some who are doing chile. I will a YouTube in Shart TV. Na in the nane have a cover no together. Kobi Linsime now way now. Na mintio Kalumams no doy. And na Edin Kitty, young consider man inclusion chapter no.
Like for Menrain, I might try say.
Mimao.
Oh, hey, me
for Menrain, I might try say. And come find the original source. Ask the if players Nangasa to Monumutonze they are going to.
No, on record.
Okay.
A man telling me no. Recently, Obianya interviewer.
Okay.
A chess of person switching nationality.
Yeah.
But I didn't get here. Also, you didn't care koi.
Yeah.
And also, on Ocean Hoa.
Yeah.
Who is the England national team? No, Benny Biabo.
Yeah.
But a brand ten also who said, Debbie, is there baby England national team? They could only be more.
Yeah.
And Okoye interview, I think 2-3 years ago. And I ran to the say, oh, say dear. Anka Onyaya, Anka Best switching nationality.
Yeah.
Say, so on Ghana, you were interested with me. Saying, Yamabo Momodia, why ready? Because it seems as an England national team, the only be more. Calmos no there, crowd there. On also, I think, on also Kokai, but recently, dear. On record, Obian Kokan, baby. Never a interview on my any maybe no. And a man for Casse. Some ranchana to a moment to a casse. Is it in communion on my body? I didn't even consider young from Catherine Cobo walk up now.
I think say two arguments are very valid.
Okay.
Because which national team football, it is born out of commitment of Omaya Yawu now free mobile. And I want to start with this quote from FA president from Joy. I'll say, I'm be saying about Edin Ketia calling. And I'll say, it's not my call. It's the coach and the backroom staff who decided whoever deserves to play for our Black Stars. No one has spoken to me concerning Edin Ketia being available. So, you see, a couple of years ago, near a center back with a team, left-footed center back and he said, oh, yeah, there. Although ono ya wonu abochire de but na on near commitment to play for us. So I remember the time Ketia Okreku led a delegation to consistently persuade Abranche Freno Salisu Mohamed Salisu to play for us. Some of us at the time were big say Charlie Unim say about national team in Kwadia if we have quality, yeah for your quality in Mra. Which one of the first key things I bet my boy for us to be successful at the Mundial, which is the World Cup no, is quality. Into a quality they are fabra. But you can never have the quality analysis without putting it in the context of commitment of Omaya Yewufrim. And you see, one thing here, you will be very, very unfair and too harsh on Kalumos Node and Edin Ketiamo. Ya Uomoha and almost you and Yeri and Pegani, Bama US, the UK, Debbie. Ya Uomo, and one Omuko school, and one Yetiti Omo, and one Omuni. So the natural and normal orientation say obi under tina kan chen is a massa. Oh ya Ghana ni ye be say oboma Ghana. Ebi ani papa bi ni mami bi anya sa. And the natural thing is that omo for US UK for youth teams. You see which it's only be a mistake back here you know. But we end up forcing the players alone. If you want these boys to pick you as a first choice, you need to make sure say, at the youth level under 19, under 15, all you know. No, what I started the proposals, I'm an honorable junior team. Honorable junior team, Then you can transit him into it. See, let me tell you the story of Jamal Musiala. Jamal Musiala, now for Bako, I think it's a name German, not papa English. No, Chelsea Academy. Now, Germany wanted Jamal Musiala, although he was half English, half German. No. And England because of Ejuma. Rich, he played for the junior team of the English national team consistently. But a German national team, they found a way to move him from Chelsea, bring him to Bayern first team. In fact, a German name Mami Ayo England, Germany, come and stay in Germany. Because you want your boy to play. And you concerted effort. Because they don't want upper quality. Also, upper quality, quality. The truth of the matter is that once they are there, they are always going to see England as their first choice. Always. Only a few will not. Only a few will not. You see, unless these players are from certain homes, you orient yourself Ghana, like the Ayus. The Ayus were born in France. Yeah. But there was no way that Ayus would think of playing for the French national team.
Because of Papa.
Yes, because Papa ain't yes, France. I mean, I bet you play the France. But let me give you another example. George Oporia. Liberia, right? Former president of the nation, the first African player to win the new Ballon d'Or.
Sure.
Which neighbor?
Obama US.
Yes. Is it Timothy Weah?
Timothy Weah, yeah.
Obama the US national team. Ombisane mami, ebisane papa. So why is that the president of Liberia?
No, but Obama US national team.
Yes. Ne mami say akranomu US ho. US ho no nyini here. Maybe in the US and when he's 18, he has to make decisions for himself. It's rich. Sir, the debate. Oh, yeah, man. And it's simple, sir. Because it will be life. A decision making. When does a person make the decision? What influences the decision making? How can we, as a country, help bring the players in, give them the right place for them to come and play for us? And what's in the idea? Almost strategy almost funny say. Example, tossing a drab you been saying. No person Boma England. But what can ma? It's last summer, Chelsea J Club Cup, no call Nigeria. No see or your donation. Or your donation.
Tariq, okay, Tariq.
George Munya baby.
Tariq Lamptey.
Yeah, Tariq Lamptey, yes.
Yeah, Kobo game will keep going. Obey. Yeah. Santa Mobile.
Obey your donation.
Yeah.
Omunya Salome.
Yeah.
They didn't get the same thing. Because when it doesn't work there, they want to now cut the love of the Ghanaian people. And it's make us say, me person when I say, almost said no moka so Ghana and Kuba Bent more my. But when the average Ghanaian person is also making an argument, say, me probably or best Ghana just committed. No, I choose Ghana through and through. I also do agree. Marriage. How many of us will be in their shoes and our first choice would have been Ghana, especially when you're Ghana?
And that time is no. So where Callum was no doy. Any didn't get yet. Born on no more respected.
Especially Callum
was no right. That time Chelsea. No top player. Into a say, go on Obama Chelsea. Bad day. England for the Becca's on friend. Edin Ketia on the same day.
Callum put on friend on friendly match, but that doesn't count. Okonen and Namhonoma and Albania Sani Achilles injury, you know, a plan.
The bending I'm gonna be
understand. I'm on the corner. Callum through and through. Some of the boys they find out early. Which example as Alex Iwobi. Alex Iwobi no offer any JJ coach. Can you say that you won't play for the Nigerian team? JJ Okocha is Nigerian football idol. And a name Ninia Bar a banano. And I'm JJ Okocha so Ninia Bar no crab UK Obi. Callum Alex Iwobi say it was a non-negotiable convo. Oh fear. Or yeah, Obama Nigeria. But I feel like sometimes Rich Nigerians want to be more patriotic and nationalistic than us. Much more nationalistic than we do. And yes, most of the times we are more committed to our national team.
So do me a new ebebo. Na ya sorry, ama abenwa news team no. And so tenacity no etimi edi abrayan. The Black Stars of Ghana and Yasam Kitokra said yeah. Grace Ashi and no na our canon Ghana yebe fire na yetimi akobo aye 2026 FIFA World Cup and so betimi akoso our US, Canada and then Mexico no enso bia no and aye gina so na yama mache Adam say for choosing international passports na no pay na and then common doso yebedi common na frinkofo kroso yewi ane edisane dia befie Black Stars room Kotoko room Ghana Premier League consensum in the native for yebedi san common our Jumadi so join live our YouTube and Share TV Oba said the anopebia mo yana mamno first of all subscribe although call YouTube na obon se bobi ho adoma bi click so na subscribe no o subscribe wi a na odo message na ka ho ye be comment ni aba ye ba ye be ka messages a odo amode abrɛn enso aye Jumadi no eso but enno be se hwe niema bibiri first of all say Ghana your group numa you about 99.99999% say you be qualify na the FIFA World Cup ni enso timi akwakomo bi ye game nyame yadoma ochina yebo edi etia oman you from say Comoros no gidi so metimi abakose upset bi ama oman from say Madagascar so akose Mali na Ghana yentimi anko World Cup no ana oji dey sign that honsam no enso ebesi akoni na no obetimi do message na afa aya YouTube and Chat TV na akenkan etimi edi amama catchel se oba aya Africa ha World Cup qualifiers no enya sam kito akra na one group emu odepa group C ahona yenuanom omo Naija bi akuta boys Nigeria for no na osho mu group na enra Andy, good morning. Now to say,
Onyankopon da ma me ho den.
Ye de nyame ase. Osho Nigeria group na. Ana Lesotho te fie Nigeria ko she 2-1. Ana Rwanda so tena fie ma Benin so ko twa na kaba kon no so ntimi ante. Zimbabwe and South Africa omokote. Obi antimi anse bi oda no na. Ze utie South Africa for no say Hugo Blues no. Openi no nya de. Because at a point that South Africa yeka countries omutimi qualify for the World Cup simple na you almost South Africa
na omu hia just 3 points no ma qualify
I mean omu ne Nigeria also before we beto omu points no say nkomo share Nigeria our South Africa come qualify omu tra wa say omu qualification na dey
factors bebre na mana basa
yeah first of all omu points na ti omu no and then make us say I don't know say complete sense you because of Meshomo game against Nigeria. Yes, Nigeria is a tough customer. Ebano African football. But I think on the day, Osha chances
South Africa
for the no me a better team. And then commission Nigeria.
South Africa countries now almost disappointing bia.
Yeah, some is it Nigeria for no calculation we will be that.
Say Nigeria. We refi future.
A crack to calculator.
Now on the
we show we know we say.
On the Ebasa and plus and minus.
Oh yeah.
It's square root you know.
Yeah, any other Nigeria for. Eh some Nigeria team to kuto me. But in na native for yebedi sound common no. Awo aye Jumadi no so na ya share. Nigeria ometimi qualify and also mu entimi and qualify of course South Sudan omuti fie ma Senegal ko twa be kanum omo entimi and no one game and then more depa Gambia and omo from Gabon abrantia e fan say Aubameyang Pierre Emerick Aubameyang and now 4 goals and abrantia said the man Gabon away omo home ombo away of course Jinane now share 4 goals and the man Gabon musu group no and now some kutokra ni na na yakoba na yabedin komo no awo dwumadie no so of course uko Europe nso a anra asem Belgium tifie with all their stars omo boboyi na North Macedonia foi omo ibo no etie for 90 minutes Belgium ntimi anhye North Macedonia and so ahon komo ha na yesekina ne ba penso akakupra ama say ansha El Clasico no kra no abrante no ontimi enkobo bi sabre kona so no na Barca player fan said Dan Omo yeso no so ka kupra ama say Barca for no bofu pa. Sir Spanish Air Football Federation no omo am protect abrante ni e no so no wakakupra Brazil FA no yes omo so decided they are considering some best and they Carlo Ancelotti and so contractor and in no ebe free amanene aba e show no so na ya be fie Black Stars World Cup a country no nyame ya adoma ochina and na ye clamase dwumadie no na the icing on the cake no ebe say yenya qualification na yakobo 2026 FIFA World Cup and should be China against Comoros and 7 p.m. and as our game no and so eba so sabre corner so no simultaneously na Mali and so at Bamako and Madagascar and so ebo but Chad and then Central African Republic there omobo we have 4 because omo game omo mi no bi antimi and qualify and so emfa free group to omo babo omo there no we have 4 and sana and 7 no Ghana, Comoros, Mali, Madagascar. Yensu yetimi abona yeba ba hwe ade na be ya Ghana yentimi en qualifying ade na be ya yebetimi enso nya qualification no ni akobo World Cup ni Ghana Premier League nyame ya adoma ene Kumase Krobia Sante Kotoko in the regional derby amoko eye abrankese na amone Nations FC akokobo in the Ghana Premier League week 5 and so yebedin komani ahwe utie Nations for almost a league no man start kra intene omudi jani nyina egu Kumase Asante Kotoko enso esoa ni nyina ne enkomra ni emedi san komani nyina no emfa emamo awudwumade ni Nhyira 4.5 weekend edition of Nhyira Guitar Passports ya catch am Sunday and na Love FM corporate games no ya de hihya so den me say me free ha me ka say me boot gu ha anti me free ha no ni nyina e de ni echiri awo Pado Ken Westy ona adwumade no enso eba so na fe Love FM corporate games no yakoya ma bibia no etimi akonkanti se unyamwa ho nko ho a menim se obaboa ho ntam so na nyame ya adoma ina na yehia awo eye Pado ni ade dwumade no ahihya so ade amamo Andy obabobi
Oh, of course.
Obobo
There's me there me wa onitia.
Oh obo saying
Me attacking midfielder.
Okay
Say ka attacking midfielder what you say?
Bacha
Yeah. Bonkum ni fani mfimfi e ben striker na chinyina no. Ho na me di me dwuma.
Okay, timi bo 7. Timi bo 11. Timi bo 10. Timi bo 9.
Oh 9 de mu ye de na me bo. So what you say attacking midfielder.
Okay. Okay. Mate.
And a box to box so me ya de. Number 8. Oko kan box we no kan box we is mfimfi. Ye dwuma pa.
Abuju e.
Ego, yo, am chiro.
Ani on vanche.
Oh, ego.
Okay. Na, yesi team no no one ball for M5.
Follow no.
Yesi Leo. And a kata.
The cat about 5. Ya chigo.
Enti. My catch the coach ni say first of all.
You mo low block.
Amunti ase say ye benum goals. Goals ye be consider bi pa. And a 2 there's all my ambulance ni see ye chiro.
We bring na bitwashi.
Now the kata. What the kata ni lu ko bo 4
5 they want them to me ka be bro. E ba ya bam. No gina yi. Di no aro no.
All right. Yanko katevo. Yes, you so Johnny Live our YouTube Nhyira TV. Subscribe never message no eja ho. Ye call na afa de amane nkomo no. Asase etimi edi amamo Nhyira 4.5 bechadu ni ye kwamane.
104.5 FM. Now we at the Saturday edition of Nhyira Power Sports and Fernando Peno. You can go phone close our stories. I was one second piano. You the update at the breath for you now. Show so now my man Phantom him say open social media in the life. Uba YouTube Nhyira TV YouTube. Uba no subscribe ya channel fe. Weja comment awasiana ya kind of show so now my man Phantom him say yami atuma next week and a club football ever resume. It make us international football and a guswa ekoso we are saying my man Phantom him say we 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifies and a guswa ekoso na Jetiane say yenim say woko South America come ball for no woman World Cup qualifies omo wie ama woman be qualify akwa World Cup ye hu woman so ombe qualify na omakobo dia nia eta kan say playoff omo so nyina no woman so ehu omo ho anu ti omo on dia ye wie nemom Jetiane say uko Asia na uba Europe na ofro at the Central Northern part of America and Caribbean Association ya tacha ntia kan say CONCACAF na usan adeba Africa World Cup qualify matches eguso ekoso na quickly mamini kan shas here and from Europe na Jetiane say uko Europe andra yenya matches eba so 2026 womu FIFA World Cup qualifies in na Jetiane say andra Kazakhstan mino womu tena fi HL4 Emma Liechtenstein omantimante and watch andra Belgium surprisingly womu tena fi our gent womu any North Macedonia ebo goalless draw wobia entiman shebi na andra Jetiane say Belgium mino womu ball 78 ball possession nemu ni nyina mu no womu ni North Macedonia go entimama afa Le Bruce of France andra omu tena fi our Parc des Princes womu sha 3 Emma Azerbaijan womu entimante na andra Kylian Mbappe go o sha mze wunya bi hwe ya wo hwra de pa na Mbappe achesa this season all form andra edu baby na Azerbaijan for no womu to pampim ajeban nimum Kylian Mbappe na ndaroma ena ofa ball ewa chire wurawuram ede ball ekwato net ansana France mino womu sha first goal and when Chabrantia France Adra Rabiot with the second goal ebe so ansana Florent Thauvin every bench and the third goal ebe so ede ma omanya ye from France and when Chime comes Sandra the diamond shaft of Germany womu tena fi El Prezero Arena El Hoffenheim womu sha 4 Emma Luxembourg womu entimante na David Ram and a sha first goal Edema Germany after Joshua Kimmich ebe second goal Serge Gnabry ebe third goal ansana Joshua Kimmich ebe fourth goal ebe so Edema Germany after Iceland etifie womu lusu 5-3 Edema away side je from say Ukraine and when Kosovo and Slovenia womu bo 0-0 Northern Ireland etna fishe 2 Emma Slovakia entimante and after Sweden man etna fie Emma Switzerland ebe twoma kamienu a womu so entimante na mame Phantom nim say ene je matches ebe so UEFA womu World Cup qualifiers nim na de tense na ewie ebo 1 o'clock pm Latvia man etna fie womu ene Andorra enebo and when ebo 4 o'clock pm Hungary ebe etna fie Puskas Arena Budapest womu ene Armenia enebo and when uko Oslo omaye from say Norway womu etna fie omuni Israel enebo afa Bulgaria fie womu ene omaye from say Turkey ebo sangam 6:45 pm and when matches didi sunu nyina no 6:45 pm enanumrei and sangam ebaso na Estonia fie womu ene the Azuris of Italy enebo and when Portugal man ebe tena fie Estadio Jose Avaladi Lisbon womu ene omaye from say Ireland enebo afa Serbia fie womu bo Albania na fe de La Fula Roja of Spain womu tena fie Estadio Manuel Martinez Valero Elche womu ene Georgia enebo nyankopon ya tuma ochina Sunday yo San Marino 1 o'clock pm womu ene Cyprus enebo ene wachi ochina about 4 o'clock pm omaye from say Faroe Island womu tena fie omu Czech Republic yo Netherlands omu tena fie Amsterdam Arena womu ene team from say Finland enebo afa Scotland ebe tena fie Glasgow womu bo omaye from say Belarus and we watching 6:45 pm Croatia fie womu ene Gibraltar enebo afa Denmark ebe tena fie Parken Stadion Copenhagen womu ene omaye from say Greece ebo Lithuania ebo Poland na fa Romania mine atena fie na omane Austria game abaso enano pay no Jade wonsem emetifo ina show no so enti we matches eba so UEFA World Cup qualifiers ni ma ena no pay na the update emetifo ina show no so afa ye free Europe na yensan efamra Africa ye continent so na the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers eguso ekoso Africa continent so no the 10 Andra Friday yenya games eba so na the 10 Andra Gambia yo omaye from Gambia omutena fie womulusu 4-3 edema away side Nigeria je from say Gabon na Andra Brantia France Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang one and about 4 goals away edema Oman from say Gabon and which is Seychelles Etnafie women so 7-0 edema Ivory Coast after South Sudan women so Etnafie Emma the Talanga Lions of Senegal women ko 5-0 after Sudan Elfie Omani Mauritania ebo goal draw Togo Etnafie Emma DR Congo ebe Shoma Kabako Omantimante after Lesotho ebo home game ewo Oman from South Africa name the Super Green Eagles of Nigeria ekwasomu 2-1 after Rwanda Elfie women so 1-0 edema Oman je from say Benin and after Sao Tome and Principe women so etna Emma Tunisia eshom 6-0 Zimbabwe Etnafie Emma South Africa and women South Africa ebo goalless na dintia mense and say unim say South Africa mine women timan ko World Cup enye obia na ye omu na ye na at a point na South Africa mine na omu hia just 3 points na omu qualify at the 2026 FIFA World Cup na omu ko for the unqualified player Emma FIFA phone at omu 3 points 3 goals editia Lesotho and which na unim say omu from South Africa omu group no group C na omu Rwanda Benin Zimbabwe and of Lesotho and Nigeria and our group na omu wasam say Lesotho and Zimbabwe omu home games omu bono South Africa ni nyina mu no omu from South Africa struggle say omu qualify at the World Cup say emu edi and South Africa na members so na they tell say nyame aduma watching Sunday your games are ever so our Africa your continent so na nyame aduma ochina about 1 o'clock p.m. the cheap polos of Zambia womu etnafi omu Niger enable and what you Chad 4 o'clock p.m. womu bo Central African Republic after ochina 7 o'clock p.m. simultaneously games ni na ever so na Burkina Faso elfie womu and Ethiopia enable and what Djibouti ebatnafi womu bo Sierra Leone Egypt elfie omu Guinea enable after Ghana nyame aduma Sunday 7 o'clock p.m. yebo Comoros na family mine atnafi na omu Madagascar aba enano paino yere wonsam emetiofo nyina show no so na so far aka one game pena Javier FIFA World Cup qualifiers na Africa na say group ni say NCT uko group A Yomaya, je from say Egypt, omo enedi kan. Na Egypt mine 23 points. After Burkina Faso atosumi no, 18 points. After omo from say Sierra Leone tosumi ensa, 12 points. Guinea Bissau tosuna omo 10. And watch Ethiopia tosunum, womo so 9 points. And after Djibouti, womo tosu insia omo 1 point. And watch Group B, omo from say Senegal, enedi kan omo 21 points. After DR Congo atosumi no, womo 19 points. After Sudan tosumi ensa omo 13. Togo atosumi almost 7 Mauritania tosunum almost 7 and of South Sudan tosu insia women so 4 points and watch group C and Benin we can 17 points after South Africa tosumi no well 15 points your Nigeria tosumi ensa women 14 points Rwanda tosunai 11 points after Lesotho tosunum women 9 points and after Zimbabwe etwa tosu insia women 5 points after group D from say Cape Verde and the kind na unim say nyame aduma Cape Verde nyame adom se Tuesday eno mobo na Keved mine on Eswatini enebo elfie se Keved esha omko World Cup for the first time Keved omabako semu no wom ekwa FIFA World Cup enti nyame adom Tuesday de empire beja Keved ene ne month no so na Cameroon atoso mienu group D na Cameroon mine 18 points after Libya atoso miensa omo 15 omo from say Angola atoso 9 wom 11 and after Mauritania atoso mo 5 points after Eswatini atoso insia wom so 3 points uko group E Morocco already omo qualify omo 21 points and what Niger atoso mieno wom 12 points or Tanzania wom atoso miensa omo 10 after Zambia atoso 9 omo 9 and after Congo wom atoso enuma omo so 1 points and what mame fantu on say group Ghana say group F mayor from say Ivory Coast and a dikan na Cote d'Ivoire mine 23 points after Gabon atosumi no wom 22 points Kenya atosumi ensa omo 12 and what Gambia atoso 9 wom 10 points mayor from say Burundi atosunum wom 10 points and after Seychelles wom twatwa omuni points bia after Jetene say uko group G mayor from say Algeria and a dikan omo 22 points after Uganda atosumi no wom 18 points after Mozambique atosumi miensa omo 15 Guinea etoso 9 omo 14 Botswana etoso omo 9 and afa Somalia etwato omo 1 point and which group H Tunisia and a dikan omo 25 points Namibia etoso mien omo 15 Liberia etoso miensa omo 14 Malawi etoso 9 omo 10 and which Equatorial Guinea etoso num women so 10 points and afa Sao Tome and Principe women point bia omo twato and afa group I eho and Ghana ewo na Ghana 22 points in a dikan and which Madagascar atosumieno wom 19 points afa Comoros atosumiensa omo 15 and afa Omanya ye from se Mali atosunai wom 15 Central African Republic atosunum wom 5 points and afa Chad etwatoa wom so 1 point to say and a city of Africa World Cup qualified groups in ma and an opinion they won some MTF for na show no so na many can catch you say uko group C ho and attention na essence Benin South Africa and of Nigeria will be able to topic group and qualify at the FIFA World Cup. Now under Nigeria came Ebana one manager first Eric Sekuchele Ekasai. Now manager Nasian Fantu BNM say baby Edru no boys and Omuba Kampa. Ayana pressure. Ewa muso essence also Omawini games on. Now Omania Japan say under Omawini editor Omaya. Je from say Lesotho. Wajidi pass games I can also Nigeria arena Omuho Pisa Ebi Muba Selepe. Na Nigeria mino. We won't qualify at a World Cup. Yentie Nigeria. One more manager friend Eric Sekuchele.
Today we are happy because we won the 3 points. We are still alive, and maybe the journalists can do the mathematics. So I'm happy for my player. I want to congratulate them. For us, we feel the pressure since March. So every time when my player they come in camp, they feel the pressure because for Nigeria, for our team, we need to travel and we need to go to the World Cup. So we have a lot of pressure. This is not an explanation about, but this is the reality. So now. The other team, but maybe they will take some our pressure too. So I'm happy.
Okay, we are the Super Green Eagles of Nigeria. Omo head coach offense Eric Sekuchele and our team manager no and can say okase nano penny they want them. Emma Tifoina El show so and what he under man from say South Africa echo board draw. Ama emu din say South Africa man no. Won betima qualify at the World Cup. Now South Africa head coach I opinion offense Hugo Bruce. Now under after the game Hugo Bruce I say young fan to obi anim say aha omo ye pa. Now say omo destiny any omo nsem say more thing and your man from South Africa say ombetimi qualify nemom say him say womu hia miracle and say ombetimi qualify ni nyina mu no womu ensi omu trase omu next game against Rwanda elfie no won be se na afi omo hopi say miracle ebesi Benin and of Nigeria game na afi omoya je from South Africa abuki omu take it na omo de akọ 2026 FIFA World Cup and Hugo Bruce and some kakra di tu dwana no pay no je de won sem ematefo nyina el show no so and what you raw Janot one also a head coach Edma Benin one and surprisingly what topic group C now Benin head coach ne say Jean Fatu obianim say ade ba ko ahane pa and say omu game nyame aduma Tuesday womu ko away Oyo State and tia omanya you from say Nigeria no wo two players omu nyina are suspended wom entimi mo game ni bi nemom ni nyina mu no nyame aduma Oyo State Tuesday wo made wo metu bia say be Benin man no ebetima qualify and no raw Janot head coach Edma Benin and at the San to Janano Pino, Jeron some Ematifuna El Shono so. Now Yaka suspension won some Unim Nigeria. Andra Abrantia Fence Adimola Lukman, Equity yellow card. It's because of cars accumulation. Yamia Duma Omu game against Benin. Abrantia Fence Adimola Lukman. Want me mobi informal money from Nigeria. A big blow at the moment from Nigeria. San say Abrantia Fence Adimola Lukman were a very important player at Nigeria Mino. Name Yamia Duma Tuesday. Want me see informal Nigeria and I no pay the update MTF na el show no so now already many can catch us Andra Gambia ekwaya adwuma no ewa way and I say women from say Gabon rather women ko Gambia ekwaya adwuma no na ayapie Emlek Obameyang Andra when ekwaya adwuma anima Gambia mine no and I say women from say Gabon rather na the thing say Andra was 4 goals anima Gabon enya sankito akra na unim say Oba Africa your continent iswa before say Andra Brantio fans say Pierre Emlek Obameyang we be 4 goals anima men from say Gabon mono na only 5 players in the history of Africa. The FIFA World Cup qualifies mono in a single match. Omasha 4 goals. Now the attention Abrante France Liuda dos Santos now of Tunisia 2005 Osha 4 goals and which Faniva Ima and Draisima one also the attention Osha 4 goals 2007 Afeyo Emmanuel Adebayo 2008 Washa 4 goals Islam Slamani Algeria 2021 Washa 4 goals Mohamed Salah Egypt 2023 one also Asha 4 goals and Afe Abrante France Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang one also Asha 4 goals 2025 Eddie Omaya from Gambia and on a pioneer who said Pina Emma Tilfonia El Shonoso. Now, I'm not telling you, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang Maza. I'm going to say when you're small players out. Now, when you say, I'm not telling you, Aubameyang, the football career, Andra, and about 815 games. Now, the 815 games was 413 goals, where 116 assists, was just 7 trophies. Now, the test was African Footballer of the Year paying, and what the Arsenal Player of the Year was Premier League Golden Boot, after Europa League top scorer, Europa League Player of the Year, and which Bundesliga Player of the Year, Bundesliga top scorer, and after Borussia Dortmund Player of the Season. Ninan Abrante France Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Waje Eddie Sininasunti, was there any player Ketwasa, na after Yanko France, Sans Abrandra, Abrante France Kylian Mbappe, Esifom, na Mbappe no massa this season. Our Kwano from Papa na Andra, Messabia Mbappe 4, Nipa 5. We run everybody quarter net and my France no. Just Kylian Mbappe afan to my pa at your front this season. Now my front to him say Kylian Mbappe say walking kind at the bench so na encha crown over to Abrante first Olivier Giroud. Now say one second all-time top scorer at my France. We Olivier Giroud the floor. Now Olivier Giroud has 57 goals. Kylian Mbappe about 53. Thierry Henry 51 and watch Antoine Griezmann 44 goals and after Michel Platini one also Asha 41 goals. Now, my front one say, I'm not telling friend say, Kylian Mbappe, what the 93 matches, and I saw 53 goals from Ediama Omaya, Geoffroy Moussa France. Now, when him said this season so far, the 13 games have run here. Jeffrey said Kylian Mbappe abono was 17 goals, I have 4 assists. Now just in 13 games now, a 21 goal contribution. And Abrante friend said Kylian Mbappe enya and I'm paying anyone some Emma Tilfonia El Shonoso. Now the team said Kylian Mbappe enya just 6 goals. Now the career Wareche 400 goals. Now just say was best 394 goals and was and he aka 6 goals now Wareche 400. Why 144 assists or just 26 years. And to Kylian Mbappe, say, when you get on your body, now and no matter and my brother friends Kylian Mbappe, and I know pay one sub Emma Tilfonia El Shonoso. And watch the last 10 games of Rantia, your friends Kylian Mbappe Abono, Ninan Mbappe as a goal, was a goal against Ukraine, against Iceland, Real Sociedad, Olympic Marseille, Espanyol, Levante, Atletico Madrid, and watch Karat Amati Villarreal, and of Andra was Azerbaijan into 10 consecutive games. Nina Abrante first Kylian Mbappe was a and an opinion. I don't want some Emma Tilfonia El Shonoso. Now Andra France Omugema about Mbappe 1 year game no. Jabo 80 minutes and a Kylian Mbappe was signal bench. A catcher did the shop say want me and to us now wapira. Now the meme second say Okonya discomfort. I want 9 I'm say Bunkum oh and Abrante first Kylian Mbappe Wokonya discomfort in Tiandra. Woman you know Edini from 1 to 12 games so. Na okwa Real Madrid enya Brantia je friend say Kylian Mbappe nko ana kopra and Brantia friend say Franco Mastantuano one so Argentina also ekoprai na Franco Mastantuano de no de me say kan say say ni koto geno baby and aka enti omo so omo refie want me to aso omo say wonya muscle strain enti one so aba Real Madrid womo camp obe ho and obe ni rehabilitation na fei womo say ekwan be na Brantia friend say Franco Mastantuano wo betimi recover eno kakrefu Real Madrid so benano payno jere won some emetifo El Shonoso na apart from Kylian Mbappe and of Abrantia Jefferson Franco Mastantuano your Trent Alexander-Arnold Antonio Rudiger Dani Cavaya and of Ferland Mendy omunyina pra Real Madrid asoye na enano pay de me say can you just in ɛne sɛ abranteɛ friend sɛ Kylian Mbappe just say wakwɛ test na test na Mbappe akwɛ no according to Real Madrid doctors no wɔn sɛ yɛmfa to obi anim sɛ ɛnhyɛ na ɛnyɛ hu ɛyɛ minor injury ɛna abranteɛ friend sɛ Kylian Mbappe akonya eti nyankopɔn aduma next week wɔbɛtuma training ɛna ma team a je from say Real Madrid ekoba ne sɛ yadia na kyesa abranteɛ friend sɛ Kylian Mbappe wɔbɛyɛ available for El Clasico ɛnkyɛ na ɛba so ɛna no pɛn no yɛrɛ hu nsɛm pina ɛma tiefo nyina ɛwɔ show no so na Didier Deschamps andra wakasai odi kan kra akasa sɛ abranteɛ friend sɛ Kylian Mbappe ne injury na wakonya no ɛm sɛ ɛnhyɛ da ɛnyɛ injury bia ɛhu na ɛwɔ mu sɛ ɛn ankle ɛhɔ ɛna konya injury no ne mom de tie sɛ pains na abranteɛ je friend sɛ Kylian Mbappe ɔtie no ɛm sɛ ɔbɔba ɛna ɛba ne mom sɛ ɔmoba ɛyɛ na Mbappe ɛnhyɛ da anti pain enti wɔgidie pa sɛ injury no ɛnhyɛ da ɛnya hu ɛno ɛyɛ Didier Deschamps ɛna de sansɛm atudwa na many kan ka kyerɛ sɛ South Africa for ɔmo brɛ pa wonim sɛ andra ɔmo manager friend sɛ Hugo Bruce ɔkasai na wode yɛntie manager friend sɛ Hugo Bruce andra after say disappointment about the Bafana of South Africa ɔmo fama wɔn antima hyɛ Zimbabwe ne manager no ɛkasai.
Tonight it's a very sad night for us. We knew that the match would be tough and difficult, but even I think we had chances to score. We had the luck not with us today. Yeah, we don't have it in our own hands anymore. We have to try again to be ready for the game of Tuesday and try to win it and then see what happens. It's still possible, but it becomes more difficult than before this game today. But still, we have to try to go on believing it that maybe with a little miracle Tuesday that we still can qualify.
Okay, why Hugo Blues Bafana of South Africa. One manager and our tenant Kasa or Casano. Now Andra before say France or game the Bebasono. Abrantia first Samuel Umtiti will be in say and Chilcra and about to just or retire area free association football mo. Now over 2018 or black time na or may from say France or Moji FIFA World Cup or Russia no. Now Abrantia first Samuel Umtiti na Okaon. Now Andra Samuel Umtiti I'm say France for to almost a friend or Park the Princess. Noma kakra edman ejano kwan se wabeso France national team no enti omu jano kwan eno Abranteɛ first Samuel Umtiti eno ma cross el Andra Park de Prince ene de won sam ematiefo nyina el show no so na nyame yantuma ene el Stamford Bridge e legend game a eba so na we Chelsea wo ene Liverpool ene bo na Andra Chelsea wo legends no Galacaro eno achi Diego Costa Eden Hazard Florent Malouda eno achi Abranteɛ first John Obi Mikel John Terry eno mo kanina no wo koye training e Kobam na omo kasa bebre abrantia je fansa Galacaro ekasai na Galacaro se abrantia fansa Diego Costa omo se bon wo jabo ne mu Diego Costa Dio City no saa no tie ni suban na o describe ne se sabi o he madman na de se Galacaro se yemfa to obi am se nani age se wo she Diego Costa John Terry Mikel Obi eno achi Eden Hazard eno mo maka na nyame aduma ne game ba so mo metra so mewene na John Terry ekasai nemum yabeba so ansa nemum de tense mame front onim se yese 2019 Chelsea for ekoi se omo pabrantia je fa se Antoine Semenyo ema that time na Antoine Semenyo wosina ka enema team ye from se Bristol City ema Bristol for eka se wo mo pe £1 million ansa na maton no e de ma Chelsea ema anase wo mo pe £2 million rather nemum Chelsea submit £100 million at the coin and I say 1 million pounds rather £1 million name not Bristol City for April £2 million and Chelsea AGD passes Ikano it was so enti omanto abrantia your friend say Antoine Semenyo enti emsen Chelsea for wedie and kafala kefana fala name na empanifoni GD passes Ikano was so and unti and omanto abrantia friend say Antoine Semenyo na uko basa say basa phone ejapa esan say Andra abrantia friend say Danny Omo wakoya test na test ne by Abranteɛ first said Danny Omo go betena fie 3 weeks ontimi mobo and from Matima je from say FC Barcelona and of Spain na Andra omaye from say Spain woman kasa e confirm say omu game against Georgia and of Maya je from say Bulgaria Abranteɛ first said Danny Omo ontimi mobi na a calf problem and Abranteɛ je from say Danny Omo akonya enti ontimi mobo and from Matima je from say Barca na Barca for say omadwa Spanish Football Federation ni nyina ne sɛ ɔmo sɛ before sɛ abrantia fɛ sɛ dan omo wɔbɛkɔ national team camp no wɔn di kan ne medical examination na medical examination ɔmo yɛ no wɔn sɛ abrantia fɛ sɛ dan omo was suffer from physical exhaustion na ɔmo di medical report ɛde ma no sɛ ɔmo fa nkɔ kyerɛ Spanish Football Federation wɔde kɔ kyerɛ ɔmo bu ɔmo ni gu so ɛma abrantia no yɛ training ɛno ne nam so ama abrantia fɛ ne sɛ dan omo wakonya calf problem a sɛ wɔntimi si aka ɛfama ɔman a je from sɛ Spain anasɛ ɔman from sɛ Spain ɛna fɛ FC Barcelona na no pay no jere won sam ematefo nya ɛwɔ show no so ɛno akyi Juan Garcia ɔno so ɛyɛ goalkeeper ɛdema FC Barcelona na Juan Garcia ɔno so akonya knee problem na andra Juan Garcia na kasa ebe confirm ye sɛ bɛsɛ 1 month wontimi ɛmɛda goal post ɛfama team a je from sɛ FC Barcelona na sɛ ɛkɔyɛ sia de na sɛ ukɔ Barca players ɔmapra abrantia fa sɛ Fermin Lopez yɛsɛ bɛsɛ 1 week wontimi mɔbɔ ɛfama team a ye from sɛ Barca ɛno akyi Lamine Yamal wɔno ne de no 1 to 2 weeks wontimi mɔbɔ afɛ Hafinha 1 to 2 weeks Dan Olmo 3 weeks after Juan Garcia 1 month, Mark Andre ter Stegen 3 months, and after Gavi 5 months. And some players you know, woman play our Barca so omutim emobi. Now yesep abrantia and I say wopania first Hans Flick Barca head coach no one the technical staff akwe meeting. Now meeting about so ni say woman say omuntia say about 2 consecutive games. Na ni omalusu edema Sevilla and after Paris Saint-Germain. Now omoko meeting and I'm say Jacob from eba ni nyina say just say Barca for the GDA pass woman defense no and a problem they were it's say miss coordination so na you can say miss coordination also time na illegal Martinez no na we leader Barca for echo enti one na guide enkodalo wo guide abrantia France Alejandro Balde and when chi pan kubasi mo say mumon fa say woman say that any experience be or enu born eba omu hu de mo ye eno enam so ama Barca say eno ma enshira enkoyenti andra meeting about so between Hans Flick and the technical staff no jameme say kan say omu chidi e pass say issue we no e was say omu resolve na for Barca team no woman for omu to ma perfect na no pay no jade won some ematefo nyina e show no so na Rafinha Alcantara ninia and Thiago Alcantara obeka no sina kan e de ma team a you from say FC Barcelona na Barca eje UEFA Champions in 2015 na Rafinha Alcantara na Rafinha kasa wase wono wohwe Neymar na ne je e de chance obahwe Lionel Messi na 2015 time na Barca eje UEFA Champions League no womu players ni nyina na omo kasa eje tum se abrantia France Neymar ball no e o team wono enanim ball na Neymar ne de wase Barca omo 20 grams sometime na Neymar eno mo betima ye no Messi kura entimi nye enti ogidi e pass wono de ne favorite player se what the Messi ba now the name ba we bet choose abrantia face Neymar eno abrantia face Rafinha Alcantara and this handsome atuja na Carlo Ancelotti andra Brazil South Korea we me adwuma ne kama almost South Korea man 5-0 na andra abrantia face Vinicius Junior was 1 goal and when you Rodrigo goals 2 goals and for Chelsea o makola na fan William Estevao one so 2 goals na andra a pro game no report me say come from say Brazil and they say yes Brazil for no I say on person more stand Carlo Ancelotti contract at the Emano na on person more stand until June 2030 I just said 2030 World Cup no one person opening France Carlo Ancelotti and at the Brazil mine echo and no pay no jere won some MT for na el show no so na Andra and Abrantia your friend William Estevao were born 100 game in professional football and I just and as a senior career about 100 game now 100 game or boy was 31 goals I had 16 assists or just 18 years I just a boy or bright future and I don't pay some pina MT for you show so now Vinicius Junior Akasa was the favorite coach Sesepa Carlo Ancelotti now Ogidi pass only managers bebre ayajuma name the connection with Carlo Ancelotti no will be a essence and numbers no Ekasa at the man who unim say now abrantia France Vinicius Junior and Pampina or Brazil national team camper ayana enoma enshina ko enemom se Ancelotti ba no abrantia your France abrantia France Vinicius Junior we about 3 games under manager France Carlo Ancelotti na 3 games watch 2 goals why 1 assist and Vinicius Junior say your front to obianim say ni progress under manager je France Carlo Ancelotti enoma ekoye edemano eno Vinicius Junior na Mohamed Salah se wasan Ronaldo Nazaro Dalima ho and what was signed Zlatan Ibrahimovic ho na international goals as I say Abrante first Mo Salah Ashano 63 Abrante first Ronaldo Nazaro Dalima was 62 and after Zlatan Ibrahimovic 62 and Mo Salah ni monimo eswani I do some pina ematefo El Shono so na under Argentina mine about friendly game editor Venezuela women say 1-0 Giovanni Lo Celso one and I said only goal Edema the Abyssales of Argentina na Andra game no Lionel Messi entima amobi na the me say kan nyame adoma ene Inter Miami omo game against Atlanta United yes Messi GDA passes that game no also mo boss de bia team you from say Inter Miami ometimi akoda second our MLS omo table no so now for matima qualify ede community nyame ya adoma Argentina omo game against Puerto Rico and Abrante first Lionel Messi betime si akan ede ma Argentina nemom Andra our stadium Lionel Messi ebai wona ne yira France Antonina Recozo wo be hwe game ni bia na no pay no jere wonsem ematefo nya El Shono so na oko Manchester United Bruno Fernandes wona na captain Bruno say Jean Fatu obi anim say wona nwe ho da say opese okọ Saudi Arabia na sansem na ebani rumors Nenije Manchester United and Bruno Fernandes after Carlos Baleba Brighton and Hove Albion Obeke Manchester United ye be transfer window omukoi say omo Pablante fan say Carlos Baleba Emma Brighton for omo yirimu pampe enkuta gene omo ka che United for say omo yia be 150 million pounds and sana maton Carlos Baleba e Man United Emma United for ni gidie pass ebo no osoro omukoi na den enano pediaba and say Abrante for say Carlos Baleba sinyame aduma January ye be winter transfer window na what the transfer request akwakotum say opese oko intiminim say the Brighton and Hove Albion for be fan so mejai ama Abrante fan say Carlos Baleba ako anaso mo so bayirima emre ene nkrabia ene be kire nti aha me di dwuma de ni nyina ebesi e wa amono ne nti Richardo e dey
so opese oko yin
one can club ko opese oko
okay but just on the transfer request ene betum all right but so United no bobo
of course Nini abako mbuemu
yeah
Nini abako
so imagine this United team denya Baleba aka ho
onana beba baka na selong tebeba
so okono ya dia especially say bi amienu o mienu no
le manse ne ataya
chaba atade
as you pay for you about them.
Watch.
That's sure.
When it's not born also.
Obama second second goalkeeper na. Sine Le Mans.
Le Mans no. On your bad.
On second goalkeeper.
Against Sunderland. Siano. But I'm going to be cast win FS and I win second.
Rotation.
Rotation.
Okay.
They didn't too many fools are fed yet. But
in terms of goalkeeping, the football team, also a stable goalkeeper.
And I may say, and to see a say, I feel the way that goal post in my result. They say between I say, we're number 1 or we're number 2. You want to be point, I say, but maybe problem is United. I know number 1. It was Unana and Unana call.
I did hear to the
I have a two of them. It's your fairness what said the reason dear.
Or number 1.
As well, number 1
is a fun and sassy.
Auntie, Edua, you better sound coming in Nano. I will age median, so 4.5 for Miss Samo and bad way, I say, you're giveaway. You better Yamakakra. At me at the Amamona, the Abandina no say predicted win. Ghana a gamer ye bought China against Cromosono, or predicted ne Bemua. Betway at the boxes in Menudia bar, and ye may woman a chair cray, ye better the Amam Timmy be alliance na offra now boodin so na a true the India tornado prediction the account on Monday ye ba now prediction Unyan correct. It's also where we need battery. Omnia Momadia Basayen Che Emfa Emma Yen Etifo. So Tino, Anna was with me Ashen and so Ediam Nebiano a concain. Is only on right now. Non do about pound Simano a year means about anopay. My memo MTN for a basso papa. In fact, MTN a chess or minor outdoor Edoma Coma sopa and into MTN say. I'm on catch that gun and Nibia, say Yami Adma or China. yes Sunday no Ghana ni bia out to Ghana ha ye fair support and farmer at the Black Stars of Ghana because we am fourth World Cup or China say to me esha na qualification there's a bibia I come from Germany mobile care called South Africa you call South Africa no afi be say called Brazil edna edi wurem enso awo kata nti China no yesha na say ye fit Air World Cup and na air konti MTN eso ye Ghana ni ma pa ye nyina ye street no so ye nko stadium ye fa ye full support so ye nyina ye come as a man ye fa support and the Black Stars of Ghana na enya the nod for ye fit World Cup and also between akoso our US Canada and then obi so Mexico nti and carbon free MTN everywhere you go. I don't say young country Ghana ni bia say obompire okoko to dwani ma bompire yen street ni so yen nyina asoman ba ko yen kan akoma ni mbom yen fair support no emfa ama at the senior secretary the Black Stars of Ghana. All right, I know LED and discussions now no pay yes I say from kofoko so na iwia of course ya be fie abedi the Black Stars nations kotoko game and so no eba so ene ewo abrankese ani na na ebedi san komo no ewo ayedwumadie no so Fifi Manfred Kofi Maeska good morning Rich. Now how to say Yami ado menso me hoye
is it Preston tia na yi ni shim HDMI no
on fanshim also where you cry me na mentini ana ofom maybe so yeah Godfred we mon fe Godfred mrana no odami no oda Godfred me so yen fast na brana where you know from too much and I say ibi shishe bi nso akira ebe ha yeneti for mu eti dwumade me so bra YouTube in Chat TV na fa message no bra na yenkenkan emfa Emma Christopher Apongel ana menya udinia is it Apongel or Apombia I say per the caliber of players we have now I don't think we need a message no nya complete I think I'm saying no tie playback no we say no near discussion of Tenka yen say be consider Calumums no doy ana around here say dinketi and I'm saying no na around no at the message abasa with the caliber of players ekuta sisi ano we don't need so two players no and then na opese oka ho asem and so I don't think we need them especially if you look at our targets players like Christopher Bonsuba, Thomas Asante Brendan and others who don't even get enough time to play. Christopher a message okay afei Edna Mate wasipa de na opese also opese ochre Asante also Rich don't allow Onana back please na say okona so ya de dia Rich yeah, me too. Yeah, okay. Yeah, me too. I know the is still now, but. Okay. But Kasama Mite. Ni way no name say our form. This will be on no. A line kakra. Kofi Kasana Mite na me. Still now. I said your voice, Kasama Gina and you know. Some more mutie production okay am kan kire me na afi e bia se me na mentini ya na ehun se de honsem no enso aha bia na me headset ne na me sheda entini ya mutie production o mame na into adwumade no Kofi good morning
good morning yes yeah fine
okay we are good to go
if you foresee yeah
okay
and then 4 and 5 and as you say it
line up now between them you must kakra
are
is it 4 and 5 no Leo
and why
and a kata di brana to the 4 and 5 you good why After this tournament, there's here, Pam.
Yes, we
Debbie, wait a minimum way.
we the director.
Debbie, wait a PM.
The line head coach.
Now, first match, 5-1, I was it Carter.
Carter the Brian and
Leo.
Badomoshi ball. Badomoshi 0.5.
Yeah, so
me about me foul.
okay.
Me who say ambulance is here.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
What is a cat at ambulance?
I thought for my no medical team no. But some these seconds grow or touch now. Most why say per fast. Monko Park is on Kupeja.
No one person who bob
oh, some catch was say me no. Oko for recruitment.
Kalusha Boiler.
Odi busu biya so pe Kalusha Boiler. O me kama sam dia chok. Kofi. Me days anam bobo no. Me days odi pija ball ne brasi. Odi pija ball ne brasi. Na me je ball ne ntene.
Uno munjalo wa ntene.
Asa me show see me face you see. To obo ball this year me de me bono. Me gini see anam dia ten see. Me de tune. Na my body kakra ti me nya tanu say na ball ne to form a na me control a wo ukura nkeye me dey line so line me kun 7-11 star
they don't get it we o ti obi ene corporate case
and now one more padra why your ho
there's a omumra be
come see me in action proper winger
11 and 7.
Me in number 7. Number 7.
Left foot and right.
I know my cutting in.
Left foot and right.
Me pass me right.
And I was saying right where that cutting.
Oh, and so sentina make a choice obo tie utie obo no na usa. Na usa.
Obo boat 2 liter.
Me boat fit but oba make sure the reason here near from Kalisha Boalia no.
And so we Osman Dembele.
And family to Osman Dembele. Yes, I'm down here.
What's my rule?
Kofi, love am koko do football me. Oh, sometimes you know, and three Kofi. Oh, yeah, cause you now today. Sometimes on football and you fair to any panibi.
But last
boy Kofi me mabo bono for ko me nya bi ni o.
The match you take for any ade boy.
Na me fit. Hold on.
You 18 years ago.
Ya ko boss a game na me nya fit.
Now you fit.
No woni. Somebody.
But see you fit.
100%. Maybe me boot ni bibia I ready. Ai me shende me bibia okay. Tinu answer me ye show na ma dress it to Paju.
We show ambulance ma akonya wo dia.
Oh there be. Me fit oh.
Because when Petro you are yes boss ambulance you. You president boss ambulance you.
Me fit rough.
Yes Saturday come who was the pass Saturday na mai.
Men say obi Saturday.
Saturday mai.
Anti. On kan che de la so.
Okay.
And so system zanu na assistant. Me nya group ado na ado obobi o me nyini film na me bobo no. Me di 5 minutes go ball memo. No me a star player. Star player dey mchire mo kakra. Mo agu.
Asi your money here go.
Just am no be kasa. Eno no kwa me kwa kwatam kam. Na the lab bunku to bi. Senior esrew. Yes am mo. Obi abeka dey mo bo ni bi. Anti. Obi an share pado. Ewie ya ba pado. Na ye the lab fm. Yeah. Corporate games no dey aba be hihye so.
Do most ni pe go.
Sure.
Enti do no ma ye be hu say yes if anything agroba so if you no pa. Na no so dey eno ani agroba ma no.
Sure.
Enti duru a
agro ne form.
But you say first on go training and mo pass to go 8. Duru a.
Wo baba say.
Yeah.
Ai.
Centro compressor. Na dinga be cheche kai say.
We dey bia kasa say ya. O say obode.
Centro compressor.
Centro de campista. And it's very.
Obi o me bo bi anu say me.
Oh yeah, Centro campista.
Me hold it. Now do you imagine?
Andre Pelo. Tie Kendaro so say, Richardo can lie. But you mean chan trouble kokra. asema me kan me kai ma sama example ma kire machi me so de ko ofori o de wo so me bo akofori go
we could park in here.
ah ofori kom park ni so
Vogum bizia park in here.
enye school ho
Vogum school.
ah school ho na
Hey. But me who say on any that.
me ba oh Kofi nya betre so wonim ay kotoko former defender Awa Mohammed okay no Awa South Africa ko ball cross South Africa ni ade ah busa no oh me se me ne Awa ni na ne ye bo Rangers wo free group maso ma come to me na mpo kire Rangers na that time no me be fifie no makwa ah Rangers coach oba me fie be make sure so on ma me aka sese me sro me star player there munja no mo bobo ma me na me nya dru me be wura park so a Kofi I'm telling you omo ma park cars e be hwe Kalucha Boalia na bo na bo mo me se abati Kalucha Boalia me chipo ni se Kofi da bobo na bo na Sata no na sa manfo nche da anya yi
first don't mu yakobofo
aha na say oh boy so onye yi ya bobo Kofi ya bobo ana say me ma ya no bola yi me tu anya football ma ya no bola
o mo lo wa no yenko
all right yenko
for me na en some biasisi. And I think they're very interesting for a team for say the team, especially from your side. And the Inter make us say which European qualifiers no, and even South American qualifiers now my boy you know, and how certain players which the season is going to be very very interesting.
Okay.
Because Ushe and result a European qualifiers no. Liechtenstein and Kazakhstan boy. Kazakhstan is 4-0. Northern Ireland is Slovakia by 2-0. France etne fieshe Azerbaijan by 3-0. Belgium and North Macedonia able draw 0-0. Germany etne fieshe Luxembourg by 4-0. Sweden etne but they lost to Tima your friend Switzerland by 2-0. And Iceland and Ukraine game, 5-3 in favor of Ukraine. Also conversations. Which, do you know that we are just 2 weeks away from your Classical? 15 days officially. Near the ball Classical. Which the performance of Kylian Mbappe and in South France game normally Azerbaijan boy. Yes, it is Azerbaijan, but then the fact that Mbappe keeps on going from levels to levels in terms of the consistency, any ball for both club and country, no. Which, unless something stops Mbappe in his tracks, this season, to be very honest, say, oh, you're pro Barca fan, you get a little bit worried. Yes, the game is not just between Madrid and it's not between Barcelona and Mbappe. It's between Mbappe and then Madrid. Between Barcelona and Madrid. But the quality of a branch friend killing Mbappe Rich is telling. And then when France needed a goal, quick, 45 plus 2 minutes. Now, do we see a goal? And then a regular, normal killing Mbappe finishing of so Gina boxing where pure finish and it was 1-2. It was Mbappe at his ultimate best. Fabulous from deep. Who said, or some dribbling or dropping his shoulder, no? They evades 2-3. This time he evaded almost 4 players. Got into the box, protected the ball before swatting it at the back of the net. Which Mbappe the ball in the box. Now, she will be a foul ball free. Just look at this. And also, your top right corner of people of Shebina. Which count the number of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Mbappe foul ball free. 10 in and out. Quick go do the boxing. Now, 3 players also daff him before he slotted it into the back of the net. Mbappe.
I was always a branch of a greater. 19 years, no, I just walk up.
Yeah.
19. And okay, France in Argentina.
Yeah.
So I brought her a branch, a young boy.
Quarter final then.
Obo French national team. Tio.
Yeah.
Yanka national team biara keke say France national team na young boy a wo national team France na team si wa beti na only a certain Argentina toe to toe
even Sagino I held Di Maria should go but still not enough near but now of course red card to France a very for Nicolas Otamendi Paul Puma Peja Bobby to Argentina for it no new Otamendi pa we can say player Marcos Rojo
no pinta rough Mbappe there me I want to move that brand and it will be great.
Mbappe is a brilliant player which at his age 53 goals for country 53 goals he's right there with the Thierry Henry with the Olivier Giroud with the Karim Mustafa Benzema the real big name French players actually goes to one Kylian is there India the Akan is that still he has not won the Champions and he has still not won the best player of the year and yes Maka said one year the winning of the Ballon d'Or by Ousmane Dembele a French player that a lot of people have compared to Mbappe which a bit here idea is to push the young man to go to heights that even he didn't believe that he would get there. Now it's an over game nana. No our ankle issue kakra. I want 9-1. I don't feel say I say the ankle not starting sign maybe. Which he signaled to bench normally here the show Musa Sano. And I don't maybe PMO Madrid and I come back. I'm going to test according to the keep a branch of friend killing Tony Mbappe is fine. Problem be anyway. So what it means is that you're now returning from international break now. Mbappe is going to play. And look at the statistics. Mbappe has now scored in 10 consecutive games for club and country. Yeah. Match be up
10 consecutive.
Yes, Mbappe scoring.
Have you done from me?
And me Kai Basaf want to say we are playing the El Gran Clasico just 2 weeks from now. And Mbappe is on red hot form. Vini is picking up. Madrid are on top of the Spanish La Liga. On the side of Football Club Barcelona, Lamine is 2 weeks away from coming back. Barca said he can play against Girona a couple of minutes and he will play in against Real Madrid. Daniel will play now. There is a brand here, a friend of Femi Lopez who has not retained. One Garcia Pra. So Barca have 2 injuries, 2 losses just before the international break and a lot of injuries. Whilst on the side of Football Club Real Madrid, Rich, there is a lot of success in terms of ball normal, excitement, how well they are playing their football this time. It's doing very, very well for the BT. I think that Mbappe is getting there and Opeki form at the right time. He's playing very, very well, and then things are going on very, very well for right here. Your friend Kylian Mbappe. Who message in your camera, Michelle?
I'm Samian, I'm for stone, I'm me cantro. Oh, I know the only problem, but as a woman needs me make me a bobo. Oh, there's also union here. In Shao Paduna in the 9 Como, our park and so. Kevin Blaise was a star player, Richardo. Thank you. So I just to me a star player. Kendara was a message, mankind. Patrick Yaboasi, Richardo Casa from okay. Minim so Edia Becase is easier said than done. But the yen show Padro na say, Ekasa keke and American but Bona and Casa and na minimbo. Occurring and see do and as I say, I swear, Richardo. You the lie. Not sure you throw your neck to play orange cell before. Me man can put that. Okay. There ma yen show Padro Anthony Boache. I say Richardo daddy Mbuamu. Great. Okay. And Mayam Mbuamu Niamani be our home. Bien said the Hunsam no. And so every I come Mbuamu Niamani.
And over daddy.
I'm telling my pass me, telling my pass it. Daddy Mbuamu. I think it's an
idea better. I think that go for Odami Ababesisan.
Okay.
So like I was saying, on the list of France the 4 strikers no, Olivier Giroud 57 goals, Kylian Mbappe 53 goals, Abrantia friend of Thierry Henry 51 goals. Which how many games will it take Kylian Mbappe to close in on our branch here friend Olivier Giroud.
Say go back na me hwe omo records no.
Omo record no Olivier Giroud with 57.
Ono okay, Giroud na lead with
and then highest top scorer, yes.
And the France national team no.
And
Mbappe was 53.
Yeah.
Ozani we do a close nevi.
Obetimi akatene ni ada so yere we. So it means that automatically he is going to be the de facto French highest top scorer. And conversation about something that seems to be very good. 10 games, 14 goals, 4 assists for Brighton friend Kylian Mbappe. And now the little injury was not a good one, but then of course, okay, Brighton friend Torven. France for no French France do maybe not come so be a top player and Shedan Kuye now they introduce him into the game. Torven in the 83rd minute, Obashir go in the 84th minute, and of course Oyeni goal celebration on now. France for had a return of very, very good football. Malo Gusto in Kakra boy, a bright friend William Saliba and Swenya B boy for the French national team, and of course it was a good one for them. Germany, who said Omu see one of them games in the last qualifier. So they want to get back to it. Which the way World Cup qualifiers Nekono, Germany, Brazil, France, England crash show money. Netherlands are doing quite fine. Spain. Which the World Cup is going to be crazy. Very interesting. And now Germany for actually let's start for 4-0. Then now Florian Wirtz was awarded by the Diamond Shot for being a very, very good player for them and a number of games available for the German national team. We all know, except for Germany, Abranti Nation and for Liverpool, but for Germany, he has been doing a very, very good job for Abranti friend Florian Wirtz, and now he was right in the mix in terms of the creation of goals. No, German Player of the Year, and now that was the award of the Abranti friend Florian Wirtz over there. He needs to get back and repeat some performances no for Tima, your friend of Liverpool or English Premier League. When you say Belgium for no it's in a fee, ebo 0-0.
Football, sometimes they be
yeah.
Sa Belgium team, I don't know.
The golden generation of Belgium, man.
Minim say case bio, say dio. Sa Belgium team do want me afanya me be mo.
Which is a senior players in your baby women yako. Kevin De Bruyne says I akabos.
Team Belgium good days.
And even crap
like tournament boy. Qualifiers boy Macedonia.
Not Macedonia. I'm going to mention 0-0. A very, very worrying part now for investors. Belgium Bobo Kita Burina, but that didn't happen. Which another game there. Sweden versus Switzerland. Meaning so we be share. Alexander Isak, Victor Gyökeres versus the Swedish team. Now my former coach, the head coach of Switzerland. A friend is saying, what's his name? This German coach. Oh, Ralf Rangnick.
Ralf Rangnick, yeah.
No, Ralf Rangnick is rather with Austria. And when the Swiss went into the game to go and play, I was asking myself, can they stand the top two of the Swedish national team? But it did not happen. Swiss were on the day they were better than Swedish one. Which it looks as if say the club former and fire for both Gyökeres and Alberto Alexander Isak is telling in national team football. Because for both of them, Alexander Isak and said in proper preseason, and moving from Newcastle to Liverpool. And even with that, he has not hit the ground run. It is Hugo Kitike that's doing the job there. Then for even Victor Gyökeres, it was from Sporting to Arsenal. And Arsenal, on Shedan telling South Shedan she goes, but the thing is that Arsenal is a settled team and they are getting goals from elsewhere. And now it was not a good one for them. And then there are a lot of games that are going to go on. Yeah, the bet codes come at Norway against Israel. Hungary against Armenia, Spain against Victor Kvaratskhelia, Georgia team, Estonia versus Italy, Portugal versus Northern Ireland or Republic of Ireland or then Bulgaria and Turkey, but Bulgaria Turkey don't play with it. Which now? Who say South America for are qualifying, or more you qualifies no, and then they are done with their qualifying conversations. Which an opponent issue no. Not Brazil, any South Korea elbow friendly game. Now, you really show the way you see from before we fool, nah. Obiedi Estevao. I'm saying, what is it? And then Estevao. Obiedi said, boy, no talent. But why is everybody talking about Estevao William? Then why you South Korea game him? Which, because we were on air, we didn't watch the show. I decided to go and re-watch the game. Which Estevao William Ebo Braze game him. And according to the Brazilians, since 1961, or the first Brazilian to score a brace at that age. And only the first goal in the 13th minute, second goal in the 48th minute. This is a branch for Estevao William. Rodrigo goal is a she goal. Rodrigo goal is a she beep. And a Vini Junior as well as a she goal. Emma Brazil for she goal by 5-0. Which you have watched Estevao. Kasani too much, or there is real talent there, because when Chelsea funny be say, I say Enzo Maresca keep him more on bench, no, oh man, more be. Now there is real talent now. Starting my Brazilian national team, I didn't know starting my Chelsea. People have started comparing the boy. Say, Abi and Lamine Yamal, England. And we're making the debut 15 years of Barcelona in Spain or England and come on trying to league on building a physical whatever. Is it where Estevao has found himself, or people are just pushing it too much?
I think I agree with Obia, the boy, like you said,
yeah,
talent in all, unbornable. Man, I'm hearing that.
Yeah.
Oba Chelsea, mo game bank, I'm one of more.
Preseason games, no. Anybody in Leverkusen?
Yeah, and I'm sharing.
Yeah.
And I'm sharing, and I'm saying the guy is good.
Yeah.
When you born the ball. Because we have to take a camera. And I'm coach. We have to take a camera. He's young.
Yeah.
Premier League, no, Goofy. Ne bono. Won't me fan compare La Liga, no. Means what my point is.
Yeah, I agree with you perfectly.
Premier League and then La Liga and the difference.
Yeah.
It is a way coach only Premier League in the players are young. No feel league fufu be bo Premier League ni bi no. Say person within about to public ridicule. And so managing kakra
well. That is spot on.
What I say because one here obi aka Abranton in ball yamanambo.
Yeah.
So what the no games na say niema nche da mfa one public no sabi umbehuru no.
Yeah.
Two Abranton ankasa no ne confident or the bebo team beba form.
Yeah.
And you manage him.
Yeah.
Games bi ho no ma ofi so ebia game we dey Chelsea ya bia ne sa man bebo bi.
Yeah.
Oh no from building the confidence and be a league no behu ne bo.
Yeah.
So I think mo managing kakra
yes. Even against Manchester United, no can starters now.
And a lot of red card meeting. You're drawn.
So it's not as if say Mares can give boy in or Ginidi like both of us.
Yeah.
Which Messi, sometimes I want to be careful because it is easy to find words to describe players like Estevao. You say, we are analysts. You are how they say it. Oh yeah, it is easy. Words is easy to come by to describe these things.
So we see
exactly. But who Estevao the first time? No, I said no. Hold on a minute. And Ayana sometimes I want to see a few things and Sanama describing certain players or wax them lyrical. Which me be catch what I say. My very first time who Estevao William. The main reason why I fell in love with Estevao is because boy, no, he doesn't want to do too much. Baby, so pass your pass. And really, in a game against Liverpool, there was a time before Sobeshe the winner, no, or Banechi deep to come and defend in the box. And before ball no box ni Fifi, actually 2 or 3 players before he took the ball forward. So he's working hard without the ball. And I know your interview with Global Phone. Or say Onoba, you know. It has been a little bit easy for him because Maresca didn't catch Spanish. Who say Maresca or Spain kakra? Maresca didn't catch Spanish. It's Otsinia Maresca can say easy. Now baby, I be a problem kakra man they say. Ko Pama money I didn't know me British boys no. Almost get a typical British English. Bono.
On the America.
I see no. The teacher no man no say on channel English no. English no on take crowd.
Okay.
But no man English teachers on channel. But because American English is widely spoken than British English, into almost China American English, of course they are similar. Into otimi yaro akacho, osi otimi ka kopa nya ka asem na oti ase. Into no so ye no so ka one way the power kopa ma say jack. Ya me dey ma odi fa ko. Because from for yeah. E no na musa.
Uni akam.
Yes. As what you here. Happy. Okay. Eat. And sit down. Let's pass. Center. He is okay.
Okay.
Which one other thing that Chelsea are doing and have done to help the boy that people have not seen. Estevao Elba Chelsea no. Enka Moise Caicedo anyhow. Enzo Fernandez anyhow. Andre Santos anyhow. Joao Pedro Niorma kebe bad cry. Because he is lucky to have met South Americans in the team. Which me can say, Uko Brazil, loco if you get to Buenos Aires, or when you get to Rio de Janeiro, or when you get to Santo Domingo, Ecuador, Rich, even when you go to Vienna, or Cuba, none of them will tell you, say, oh my Chelsea fans or Man United fans. Those people are Barcelona and Real Madrid fans. We've told the story of Esteban Willian. We won't waste too much time on it again. Their boy's father is a pastor. And he said and come say, walk around, one of the best footballers in the world. And also one of the assignment and anyone, he's a pastor, he's in his pastoral job. It was there are videos of Esteban Haba or Tia saw them or bomb pay but drunk. He pay a software. He pay a software. So that is the story. But boy they no realize no, the boy is good. Ideally, the boy should have gone to South America. Let me tell you the connection. Victor Roque called Barcelona through Andre Kerry. Victor Roque called Barcelona. Don't you game time? Maybe say a Xavi, maybe say a club. No, he has gone back to Palmeiras. It was in the same club that Esteban Willian from buy. Victor Roque called Barcelona. No, last season and Esteban Willian feed the Palmeiras because the first team in the Palmeiras. And about Palmeiras first team no be goals. Was 20 goals. The first ever under 18 player was 20 goals in Brazilian. Neymar was 18 when he reached that feat. So everybody in Brazil felt like, okay, I'm a star player. But ideally the boy should have gone to Barcelona. He should have gone to Madrid. Because Hendrik is with Madrid. Hendrik by first before, no?
Hendrik is a
problem. Because
the bench is
a lot more quality on Madrid. Then I'll be. And he Hendrik, I don't know whether it was acclimatization or whatnot. But it's not working. Which is the only reason Chelsea were able to get Esteban Willian is because Blue Cloth whatever I know. Omuko for Andre Kerry. Say Andre Kerry in charge of a scouting network in South America. And I'm looking for Esteban by. So once Esteban Willian became Andre Kerry found him, they got a job done. Which is the Chelsea to Esteban almost 45 million. Age 17 at the time. 45 million from Brazil. That Ben you better Ghana player straight from Kotoko. 45 million euros and our pounds. But that is how they value the boy. And what be PMO on him. Coincidentally, Andre Santos, Joao Pedro, Enzo Fernandez, these are all South Americans. It's boy no and say that nearby because there are even more Spanish speaking players in the Chelsea team. It's already Robert Sanchez aka Spanish, obetini Marco Correa aka Spanish, obetini Enzo Maresca aka Spanish. Oko Enzo Maresca backroom staff now. Willy Caballero mu na Argentines. Bernardo Cueva, Chelsea's first coach, or Argentine. So all of them, they are in the same light, and it's easy for him and he's adapting. Rich, people should not jump the gun. Baby, Esteban everybody, different from Lamine Baby Friba. Lamine had the education in La Masia.
Yeah. And was a Bola Liga. It's the sorting was seamless. But Esteban has to come and adapt. Rich, before Esteban came to England, they had to get visas for them and Papa Niaba. Because Esteban Nankasa Kachi Chelsea said he can't come alone to England. Usually, what they do is that if South America, either see a more worry
Now the way and I say you will bring your immediate family. Now, you're crying, you call UK, you break the visa, and South America for. They push down to say they got the visa for Estevao Papa, Estevao Mami, anything nearby for all of them to come. He lives in London with them, which the boy lives just 7 minutes away from Cobham. Only far from the training ground. And Estevao was good. But in 1 week, it has become better. Bono in just 1 week, scoring the winner against Liverpool, and then scoring 2 goals against Tima. Your friend is in South Korea. Oh, a big game like a Brazil player. So everybody's talking about him. Which quality is there? For me, like I said, I can't a very, very long time for Estevao to get there. He will get there. Which Ura Chelsea team with him on sa right wing on ma. Kopama beti me abohobi. João Pedro Neto, sorry, the best position in right wing ho. Omunyam to was Yema Estevao. Which the boy will be good. Me, I'm only excited because starting to Yesanke come Madrid and about Chelsea. And the way Brazilian PR airway chairman because and no Akafu say, oh, Brazil new star boy no Estevao Willian. You need to move to Vinicius Junior good ya. Who take Casemiro and after the game? Casemiro say everybody knows the boy's quality, but he will get there. So it looks as if the Brazilians and everybody are beginning to understand. Rich, look at what Neymar said about Estevao Willian. Neymar said, I think Estevao is the big talent that is coming in Brazilian football. I think he will be a genius. Neymar da Silva Santos Jr. So the boy is good, okay, but he won't get a better handling. Okay, said ya Chelsea boys, so Yema, Andre Santos Imbobi, Chelsea versus Brighton and Hove Albion. Andre Dzigo na Kiro Mitoma. Mo bobo na korechi. Chevo Chaluba red card. Until Enzo Maresca uniform. Yeti ya yesi we pra. For me, I even think Andre Santos don't say them price. Right. But they have to also move on from there and then go and have the conversation around Abrantia.
Frank,
the friend, yeah.
Yabua on YouTube will say Ancelotti is doing a massive work in Brazil, bringing back the samba play, and you could see the team gelling up. Initially, they were skeptical about European coach, but their perception are changing. Okay. Frank Yabwana, this message about Poku 1, 2, 3, 4 TV. I said the media will not even forgive him. Will not give him peace. Rather, Kaga and his fellows. I can see as an answer in the next show, also can and say, we now tell my brother.
Oh, yeah, he'll be fine.
Because the English media no more hard drink.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Okay, I'm on Kobon Navi or Kobon Yaman Fa.
Yeah.
Kagai, ono Jimmy Kagai, ni days will live up with Humbo Papa be a boy. And so you would even swap.
Gakanga.
I'll be moving so Bobo Premier League.
He's going to be fine. And I think he's going to be one of our top players now. Which say, maybe this last one on Estevao and Chelsea and they'll move on. If Chelsea has to push on one season, Estevao a Bobo Pa. Kupama Bobo Pa. Who will Chelsea have to push?
Kupama.
I won't push Kupama
first.
As an Estevao. Brazil for in jail.
Baka go to English media no.
Brazil for in rich. And then Barca want to assembly. And I told you. Daniel Muepra for another 2 to 3 weeks. And he's going to be unavailable for the team. The last time Daniel Mubo 1 month consistent. A planning yard also for Danny. Almost every time there is another injury after injury. And each Barca for no injuries, no add also come. One Garcia is still injured. 1 month out. Daniel Mababe count. Let us not forget, say, for the very first time in a long time, Barca have lost 2 games successive. Paris Saint-Germain Mababe share. And I'll pay na make kind the update on Mundo. Mundo was saying. And now, Hansi Nita Flick and the technical team Kotanasi. And analysis on why team loses our 2 games. Now, according to Mundo, it is from tactical misunderstanding between the players. And until they will do the review, and then as if Flick will come back and gets the wins. Rich, Barca can't afford to drop points again. And do you know why I'm saying that? Barca remember Girona, and so say Girona. When I say Girona, the cracks will begin to come. It's football. I told you last time about Chelsea. Enzo Maresca started saying, oh, say, hey, the cracks will come. When the cracks come, it's easy for me to coin a story from my perspective, whether negative or positive from the AC, you know. And they need to start winning. Because Sebastian Girona we are or Classico, no? Or Classico we are, they're in between them, there are Champions League games that Barca will play. So now isn't the time for Barca to waste. Rich, yes, somebody will say now Madrid are on top of the Spanish La Liga. Barca lose against Sevilla. No, what's up, Besano? Although it's just a point, you still know say Madrid for no. So I'm going to do so man. There's going to be an issue. Yes, Lamine Yamal just about 2 weeks, but he'll be back. I'll be back to play the football. In fact, a lot of the papers are reporting say Lamine will be against Girona. Probably a few minutes against Girona. Now, if you
they are not preparing home.
Or they are preparing home for
their Classico no?
When it comes in. I brand here friend Rafinha so Baba Kanesa. The important players now they are all coming back slowly for Football Club Barcelona, and that has to happen because Amanisa there's going to be a lot of trouble for Football Club Barcelona. And now on the side of Madrid, and Mbappe crown and Epra. I brand here friend Franco Mastantuono. Now on also. And now on your muscle fatigue, I'm seeing my overload or both games do. And until he has to go on and then rest, he will go back to Madrid. Same as a branch friend of Kylian Lutz and Mbappe, who also went back to Madrid in terms of the fatigue, you know, they send over more matches. Which, if international break in the bar, 1 year, the teams will leave you behind. He says, okay, last season, you feel second international break by now. After now, if players now are starting so we bet me a Ballon d'Or, Salamonia, they don't know. Then performances began to dwindle because you never international break we bar. You run November, you be run December, then we enter into a new year, God willing. Once you enter into a new year, it's really about say, okay, what then do you have to do? Games never saying, ball never saying, can you get your performances right? When your performance is here, then you will be getting into trouble. So you need to be getting your performances right. Now, Obi in the whole Spanish La Liga best player in the whole Ballon d'Or for you everybody in the whole, which is very interesting. Which you for Europeans in Europe, Africa. It goes now. Now, if you Roma, sir. Nigeria 40 at you.
So go Nigeria. Obi calculator.
They won't qualify. Omar Shinia.
Hey, Nigeria.
Genetro best have a show you You know Genetro is your former manager.
Yeah.
He will come back
for the Pamon.
He will come back and beat them at Uyo. Someone Shenia. Rich. Yesterday, Benin did their job. Nigeria did their job. But South African team tomorrow. Rani
Who go Bruce?
Who go Bruce? Jumana Jumana.
But South Africa and Kasson. I don't know. Minimum at the frontier, a country like South Africa.
Yeah.
I'm a boboa still some none no minimum. Said, yeah, they be almost throw me. Sahania man almost for don't qualify player me at 2 points.
18 manager for no. So when your team manager, Papa, that's what happens.
Because all of a sudden, they say, I'm walk up ambition, no. As I had to show me, all of a sudden, because before I enter my points, no. I'm in Nigeria against and come share Sardina and can no one and can then catch you with the account or qualify a couple of baby. I said, you're my do level. Is it don't that's in show must be almost I don't calculation.
My last game, Bloemfontein.
Only the moment or master no cry. So I'm a group man. I think Zimbabwe and I didn't album games or South Africa.
I saw many South African countries. Lesotho, Zimbabwe, all of them.
Don't album games and to me there. No more upper hand at the check countries there where you mean now. So I know was at the point. No more here just a win. Again Nigeria now come to qualify. I said baby Omodu.
Which
na be a good boys in so on Naija. Abi Eguta. Yeah, Nigeria.
which and no
Hedio.
but no musifo.
But still not enough. Maybe all Casa
I'm 14 points. And in Nigeria for 14 points.
Okay.
South Africa 15 points. Benin was 17 points. Because Benin share South Africa ball draw Nigeria we need. Before another game no. Now Nigeria was 11 points. And I bet more on them. So what it means is that Benin last game against Nigeria. Benin just have to avoid defeat to qualify. Now South Africa be biano, it won't be enough for them. Then South Africa say Nigeria ain't Benin. Because already the ball Benin ko. Nigeria ain't Benin will yo. No South Africa so nyele so to Wejuma. Now if don't know for Hong Kong. Now why was Nigeria want to beat Benin? Because second place teams no qualify. Nigeria have 14 points. So Otiminia 3 points in the 17. 17 Obeko ahead in terms of head to head and goal difference against Benin.
Okay.
Don't know Benin second. So South Africa so sharp. Then South Africa automatic. Then Nigeria will be room with the second place on them. Rich. What's the idea? Edru video that's the million Nigeria. It's not even Zimbabwe for no money. South Africa for the same neighbors. We are friends. When we reach, we 0-0. 0-0.
Yeah, no, I'm money.
Hey,
if you do say football, you're already using a casa de but look, Sane man, I can't be. What do you mean you famous? So dinkobo.
Yeah, but I like the fact that the professionalism is doing well. At least Zimbabwe for no Metias, yes, Obet me do come. Yeah, Obet me do come there. But
you are Zimbabwe, because you say,
yeah,
Zimbabwe on 4 points in your way.
Fine, no problem. But the integrity of the game for me and run, I like it. I like the fact that Zimbabwe for this.
How soon am I South Africa for the Bufu or Moefido?
Say,
I did you. At a point now, Ejina is able to qualify. And you have a tier points. Yamiadum, your countries be already no more good rapport.
Yeah.
And Yenny and Common, Yan can't say a charmer for. I dare no Nanka first and the engineer Yamgidi, but he said, yeah, baby, I do him
as a mover boy.
Mumwe Kaka. Oh, no, Muslim, maybe Kaka. Oh, Cassan, and if you know, at the hall, I did go Nomiana. Did you go away? Did you go away? Comfortable who?
Oh, I said, did you go the other way now? You park no now for it, and now
because me and say, "Nami expect to send us." South Africa for baby Sagi.
Oh yeah, I was expecting that all of
them. Go so to them so much.
Yeah, and now Hugo Bruce say, now it's no longer in our hands. It becomes even more difficult now. It's not 100% lost. We might also need a miracle. It's a sad night for us. Hey, South Africa. We are. The last time, yeah, Bob Pan, he tell we are South African can be now. Nigeria managed to win the game by 2-1. No more point going out park in 50 bomb pie and say, yeah, bomb pie. That will be a catch and was ever fan.
Me Nigeria, a man call up and you papa can bet Nassan Bambi, yeah.
Chairman,
every two cement. A branch of home. So, what TV at you now, Henna? In a passion.
Yeah.
How dedicated are oh, yeah. A man named my.
Yeah.
Nigeria no, so man call up and be a baby yapa.
Which in the Nigerians they have quality.
Nigeria no more players.
More quality, a lot of quality.
Almost players.
All across now.
Minimal the good year.
Eric Shelley no go for the body that. No man could I like the look of
Kevin Bassi, Ola Aina.
All the
quality players. I Kevin Bassi bought Obama Fulham. Oh, Premier League.
Sheyi Ajayi Munyina, top players. Ademola Lookman, the reigning African
player of the year.
Was the previous one, you know, when I
Victor Osimhen former Wafa.
Yeah.
Also African player of the year.
Yeah. But still, the
Benin
ones are doing a good job. Say Genet Road to me the Benin called Kappa. Maybe okay, I think that's Stephen Keshi at the Benin Sukoe. No, Stephen Keshi at the Togo, right? Togo, I think Togo. Keshi took Togo. So that is going to be another big African story. If Genetro a year with Benin, because that side of West Africa, only the big boys. The Togolese are not the big boys in West African football in folklore. The Beninois are not. Ghana, Nigeria, the Ivorians, we are the big boys. But if you're able to take Benin to a World Cup, that is going to be a big story, for the Beninois national team. And now, almost start some raising Papa a friend of Gennett Road. These are the official permutations, Michelle. When Nigeria now Ghana now TD, come on, baby.
TikTok, na me. One Nigerian journalist be or your presentation. Now presentation or in calculator than in chain. And I also the various scenarios are. Or Nigeria group, which is group C, or scenarios in a bit me, Nigeria, so make me qualify or no, so to me qualify. No, to me check your boy, my minyai.
So on the final match day, Benin will qualify for the World Cup should they win against Nigeria. Full stop.
Okay.
Benin,
and here the first scenario.
Second one, Benin could qualify with a draw should South Africa fail to win against Rwanda. It is South Africa for no draw with Rwanda, away from Oma, then Benin will go through. South Africa will qualify for the World Cup should they defeat Rwanda and Benin lose to Nigeria. Nigeria will qualify should they defeat Benin and South Africa fail to win against Rwanda. Nigeria will need to beat Benin by 3 or more goals. In fact.
Nigeria pass Benin 3.
Benin for the moment show 3.
Me say again Nigeria bet me win. But that goals margin a bad thing.
And a bit tough for her.
Very, very tough. Very, very, very tough. Because Benin for now, me coach, but I know it's a game no. My approach in the first 20 minutes no so set back. No man should Nigerians in the kakra. Then Nigeria for no bobo na fe because Nigeria for no epic goals.
Yeah.
It almost started demanding them, but try say bombarded with make create chances no much goals no. The remember Nigerians never brand them. We are no matter goals. That will be the game plan.
One group B.
Senegal for the nana.
Only DR Congo. Say no. And no me nyako ko share you. And no Senegal tinefi eko away eko South Sudan. And yet kwesi apia Sudan South Sudan eko Khartoum ko bomb 5-0. And DR Congo so kwa away against Togo. Etiye ya. No so board 1-0 atama so aku. Intizisi akote onimo. Senegal for 21 points. And the DR Congo for 19 points. Let us not forget, Zaire at the time, DR Congo was the first African country south of the Sahara to go to the World Cup. In the World Cup, it is their birthright. Now, maybe 7-1, all of those things. That is why they've not gotten to where they have to get. Which 19 points. One more match day to go. Senegal airborne the last match. Which Senegal Beshe.
Senegal boy.
Senegal Beshe. I want to cross check the team that they are playing. Senegal Beshe. Because immediately Senegal DR Congo for next year. Not DRC for Senegal Beshe. I knew that was going to be a big problem for them. And Sudan out. Kwesiapia and Mignacio Sefo did a very good job, but not enough. Even best second place team, but congratulations, good job done by them. Togo also, fourth, Mauritania.
Okay, group number Tuesday.
Yeah.
And group number.
Yeah.
DR Congo Babo Sudan.
Because you have Sudan.
Aye, 7 p.m. Now Senegal and so at Mauritania.
Senegal better if you have Mauritania.
Aye.
Agbena.
Afana.
Oh, Senegal. Senegal.
DR Congo there, Omana.
Omo if you share Senegal.
Senegal be show na na.
Ona problem you see.
World Cup na IBB.
DR Congo, there Senegal for no call. Senegal for no call. Then match and of course oko group Ivory Coast group so Omone Gabon. Ivory Coast with 23 points, Gabon with 22 points.
And Aubameyang 4 goals. So away.
No Aubameyang ibo no nyaibo. And in the 9 games that Ivory Coast have won, we need 7, no draw me, no concede 0 throughout the group. Ivory Coast in concede back MS fine. After winning the AFCON for them, the team is in blessing for marriage. Yeah, say that Ivorian players these days on the European market, but they are doing their job. Doing a very, very good job. And like you said, almost say she sells 7 goals to 0. and now Aubameyang and so any Gabon etinefie omo ko away from home ko win game against Gabon na which shall I say Gambia for player friend Yakuba Mente Obama Brighton and Hove Albion and none of share first goal no Emma team friend Gambia but Aubameyang can change the matter. You know be America Aubameyang Obo the year almost share 4 goals which was send the red card till last game no movie. There's a officially Gabon for the theatre. What's the 4 goals though?
I'm gonna say walk up.
It is this. I don't need red card. Yeah, Pierre America Aubameyang and the other Juba. Okay, games never cost now. This is how it's going to look like, especially for Nyamia and Mochina. Senior games to be very, very, very interesting, especially social Gabon group, Cape Verde group, Nigeria group. Very, very interesting set of games. And about Gabon, Airborne the last game, and of course Ivory Coast Airborne the last game. I think it's Ivory Coast Beko.
Okay.
Ivory Coast Beko. Ivory Coast will go through. So can I see Egypt, Senegal. This place I don't know group C there, but I'm picking Benin. I want Benin to go. You press South Africa for the neck na Mujambra. Okay. Now on the other side, Abu Dhabi automatically are going to go through as well. Morocco are there, Ivory Coast, Algeria, Tunisia, and then Nyamia Adama Sunday. Near I know Dinyana.
Oh, is it area qualified?
I didn't almost say they say you lose by 9 goals to 1 when you see. So Nigeria for now start taking care of it. Bianca, iPhone, Comoros wait my machine basis.
Comoros the Black Star team see grab woman to me 9.
Oh, machine basis. Aye.
Eti mamimo informa Nigeria for now. I'm say still na the team qualify. You know amanga. You know omunti agwa.
Black Stars form now are picking on. I know what thing. And Jordan and you now with Gina on Baba Ballon d'Or. Now Mbappe Vinicius winning that baby. You put team in our bows Central Africa. Yeah. World Cup na on. Your group no mama is Spain, Portugal, Mum come my Poland in here you muna FIFA you be jamu. Cause you near break. Yeah, Bobo, Obi Asabi. Yeah, Germany, they said John, with Serbia, I said Germany, yeah, the top teams. Ghana, yeah, far gone.
And Nigeria for no, Nigeria for mutation, no, yeah, they are far gone. That are ranting, they can, yeah, it's a 99.99999%. Say, you ever qualify, come on, your 5th World Cup. And the Monunam Honia, the Okodio, your children futuro. YouTube na enka message kakrabi na metro so emrefie mfa afisem no Black Stars nkomo ha sa enso na kuma sa Santa Cruz game na omni nation service bebo no eno so honsem kakra wo ha ye bi di san community na na wo aye show no so kwasi asare I say William Estevao should not be rushed, gradually ease him into the environment. The English fans and media are unforgiving. Kwasi asare and Odessa message at the Abreu no say Barcelona should get their players fit before they play them. You don't want any excuses when Chelsea beat them. Okay. Edua announce you come some Donkor because say they thought Zimbabwe was a weak team. And they will beat them woto. And the South Africa some na all cano. Bertrand Russell Obi. I say they even played the match in Durban, South Africa. As a stone now, Omo Entimi and share. Oh, Roland Fabregas, I say Benin will play for draw. All right. South Africa will beat Rwanda and qualify. All right. Edua. And also Yabeka wants some. Ata Julius, so say the idea na ya some over to me do message on Abana Akin Kadiamao our YouTube in Sha TV or subscribe. Never or message on every be the Black Stars in common na ye de koto konkomo every I would do so in Shamanzo 4.5 na said the medical cano walk up a country no Black Stars walk up a country no nyame adoma ochina na obroni ebesie ye clamase dwumadie no na yahwe se ya country na ya sa from day one no a ochina ye wie no ebeye akontu papa ya betia sabde na yetimi akobbo World Cup ni bia na nim se ochina no the icing on the cake no ebe ye say ye be say obanya ye from say e Comoros na yetimi akobo World Cup no enso bi ntie be di nkomo no na bibia aye kama enso etimi edi amamo abo aye dwumadi no so nshawanzo for 0.5 FM but some of Kennedy mo friend na ini nkomo no kran fanfru ansa na minim se fifi nso aba na afi ya beto dwumadi no so enso etimi edi amama ka to say MTN say endina asoman yemfa yen support emma the Black Stars of Ghana isan say World Cup no mo kono yendina ni benya so mfa so bibiri menu mienu nyame ya adom ne nya visa de tukwan a abeboa men so enti MTN yendina yen kamum over 32 million Ghanaians yemfa yakoma embom yemfa bibia emra a together na yemmom paye emfa ma Black Stars na be ya ochina yebenya nkunimdie na World Cup no yenso etimi akwakobo bi nti MTN say yen kantre Ghana ni bia ochina nyame ya adom a obetu kra start ne Shaw Ghana Jesse ochina Shaw Ghana Jesse si street ni so yedede bompaye for support Emma the senior secretary in the Black Stars of Ghana na ochina no yentimi enya qualification enkobo eye FIFA World Cup no enso ebisan kai boy every eye MTN everywhere you go amo na aso ya sena no pay ya the Black Stars nkomo ni na no enso e de Abraham Makatom said ne ya be predict and win na predict and win no bet way at the boxes be do dia ba na box ne niam bebre ene omu ankasa obie air box no so a omu se niam box ni pa na de ya ne say ya predict and win Black Stars game no edi pam yenu a mo be lucky winners o predict na o prediction na be no score line be mu a on Monday na no an say ya from na so be nhyɛ from ha no abeje aye betway achede na almost yem from on say betway at the betway reward at the aba betway nko na utwa beta asan say obedi ni atwa uka no utwa bet na no anya point utwa bet na no anya point utwa bet na dem ba utwa ni na no now points no so e kosoro anya say utwa ba ko a point na de be ma de aha utwa na wo say twa bi ma point ne be sa ba be ka ho eti utwa ko ni na points no enso e body up sa points no utimi ye sika utimi convert ye sika sa sika no betimi de atwa bet ana obetimi ayi two momo na de obeso de bia no so atimi ade an pe we na apede nti dru ha ye be che so ho ofra na o predict ne be mu a na so nso no on sentimi aka bet we achede a om se ye nche emfa ma tifo nti atam chuku edu na me bie lines na onso afre so ho na obeche wadwon prediction ne be ma nyame adom Monday no ye de wachede a efi bet we wo enso ebetimi edi ama kama pa nti mo nhye ne so emfa emame ena anope ye na fe ya beto dwumade so but anope kan fa sa babe san so no me pato eyadru a autobi ebetimi aboa wie pa ayabibidro eboa diabetes san so na BP so ho liver brebo infections ha wuntimi na ya me pato kan fa sa ba me sha ena me kan fo dia ma se kotobi adro no eye pa obi a autobi bia edi adanse etu okumase akofedimens colina cap me Giligo Pharmaceutical Santase, Musabetimi Akadroni bi Konongo Brekum Sunyan, and Ankoko na ne bi ho 0245 455 740. Na also wetimi atoken for seba mesha druno na wano mama bibiano ay kama yade ambobo so ndi na ebetu ase kama pa enso etimi ade amanti afei yento adwumade ne so emfa emamo na se de medican achemu dadade amamo no Ghana yen group no group I zin kakran yenya I think 4 teams are automatically omudina from the North Africa oma qualifier omo kobo World Cup ribinti Ghana or say yire ona ochina no ye 70 ye position awo ho now we group na group I ho no Chad and Central African Republic and ebedi kan abo omo do mu game na the country omudi kan abo ne say omo no de obeshow de obelusu en sheda nia yibia awo a table no so as a game no nhyeda ehia saa into omo de according to FIFA ne CAF na no omo so omudi kan mo game no 4 p.m. omo bo wie na nwumre simultaneously Ghana ye tena Accra Stadium abono na omo ye from Mali and so Madagascar and so ebo at the same time at 7 p.m. Osha your group na Ghana did come with 22 points plus of 16 goals Madagascar say omo na HS group no on betimi atoso mienu no omo so 19 points plus of 8 goals. Mali atoso miensa omo 15 points plus of 8 goals. Comoros I know mo bochna no omo toso 9 omo 15 points omo ni goals bia ewo ho. And a Central African Republic omo toso num omo 5 points omo goals omo no omo de ka 14 anti o goals omo share any de ya share ti omo in football terms as goal difference utiti free mu a omo de ka 14 and Chad omo de twa to okra awe group nim omo 1 point a point no kro munya de ti a Ghana bro ye no boy no munya sa point no omo so awo -18 and omo de twa to awo ye group no enso emu na head of the game no and sports minister Yera Kofi Adams ese odidie pa say Ghana yami adoma ochina no emrante ne focus eniti no ombe qualify ama Ghana akobo World Cup ni bi.
I give thanks to God for what it is that he's done for us as a country. I also know that the boys put in their best. They listen to the advice, they listen to our engagement. I told them clearly that they were the best you could find anywhere and they should see themselves as such. That once you've been selected by the coach to be part of the team, don't listen to any other commentary that will bring you down. That commentary that you hear out there should rather motivate you to prove those who think you are not qualified that you are qualified. And for those who also think that you are good, don't disappoint them. So just be focused. Know that for every negative comment you read or hear, there are thousands of other persons just urging you and supporting you. So don't pull back. Don't feel like, no, the nation is not with you. And go out there knowing that you are the best.
Okay, Enti Sports Minister, Yera Kofi Adams ahead of Ochina game Ebaso no Nensam no aye futuo kakra so ho o two players no o say ono onim se oba Ghana ha enye Ghana ni bia ena as o few says Ghana ye qualify ko World Cup ni bia eye o say o tie nipa ni bia o tumi so ye negative part towards the team and into a catch them ranted is ana futuo a Odiama Mranten and say, I'm fan show mutim say, Ane Ghana for do na omuni jidie ewo omum Mranten so betimi qualify no. Omo san fan show mutim say, da other Ghanaians do so kra chess ankofo no. Omo so jidie ewo rehemu say, this Black Stars team ebetimi a qualify akobo World Cup no ebi. Eno to the kan san negative and some amount for Cardiff team no players no bia money Anthony team omunyin fanfro mu team na amon kunko amani because onim say nyame ya adoma amo what it takes players no muni ball no bo oba Africa ha you players muni ball pa how did they say enye Comoros ene betimi stop Ghana say ye kobo World Cup and to China no on the ogide say Mrante no me well focused omo betimi and so I qualify Ghana na yakobo World Cup and so betimi abaso ebi oko National Sports Authority am boss yewra ya ampofanka ochina at the Accra Sports Stadium. The first question I yebi so penino and it's a pitch na yebesi so akan no Accra Sports Stadium. Are you ready ana intino?
And I'm confident that preparations I ukosha pitch now. I think for the first time in recent times it's me like I said, pitch, it is close to or better than some European top league pitches. And you're a journalist, you can go and check. If you are not, I'm exaggerating, but you can go and check the pitch and let us know if the quality is higher than it was some months ago. I know the confidence that the Black Stars can play at their peak without any excuses or reasons not to perform. The second one is for security reasons. And you'll be behind the beat to me have a game. Numbers no doors, less than 40,000. Now, I mean, millions of Ghanaians want to watch their beloved team in action, and yet possible across Sports Stadium. But the good news is that area yeah, FA rep, security rep. In entire said we will be able to put up, fan zone, but locations no, you better announce late.
Okay, and young Profanka, on na National Sports Authority or down no, or say the Dikan Ghana and Ibia down under. Is there a cross sports in pitch no a year pa? Even so, other to European countries in Libya, which will see a pitch no a year kama na or say on one country, I mean, and Central Force ye doubted that. Ye ni ebe to akwa cross sports stadium. Ni akwa pitch no say be bia edana kwamu a bet me host team no ama ochina no ye nkonya excuse bia from the players. So na pitch no kura enkoye entina omo entimi enso anhye game no wie no say onim say china no aye party china no Ghana ni bia be peso obekọ the cross sports stadium akosha Black Stars game ti no empem na beko eni to man hye so omo be ye fan zone on mounted down screens wo abontina in case of one moment me anko akopama no so no omo so betimi agina chiro na omo nyina na ahwe game no bi enso wo wie no and us Black Stars or ejo omo so omo so enhye no mo fan ko yanim.
Well, Nhyira can say, I mean, Black Stars qualification is almost sealed. Yeah, train FIFA, and they say, and you mean because the Black Stars are qualified, there's a procedure officially or qualifier. FIFA may announcements. Now, we'll be able to say official. But you didn't say we are 99.9% through. But at the same time, I say, yeah, disciplined and focused on the task ahead. And the Comoros is shared 3 times in the most recent years. To me, so it is not business as usual. It is still for the Black Stars to be professional, which they've been throughout, to try to get their first win over Comoros.
Okay, Tia Pavanka. Nisabon also the 2 guys ahead of Yene Comoros Chinano and Yabobi at the Acham Govi. Remember when and starting common from Black Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I'm say Benya Kennedy watching as an afid never na as I toss the free.
Nyamia Duma Ochina a coronation of how far we've come. You're starting and you see a lot of roadblocks. In fact, you started World Cup qualifying before the African Cup qualifies and you be possible African qualifies and you be World Cup qualifies. But we weren't able to go to the AFCON. You have a far World Cup qualifiers. And I think we are going to do very well in terms of World Cup in AFCON. But senior colleague Yampo and he said definitely our class position.
Where could you fetch me? My men call Manusumra. Mene Kennedy Boache Ansa Minya is a okon animum fimi bim and so anyway your one industry intimi and to me anentwene edi am hiano na menino eninkomo general manager edema Nations FC Kennedy Boache Ansa. Chairman, good morning.
Hola, Chairman. We are boy.
Asawala.
Boy, I see you.
Is it the opposition across the power? From brands straight to a general manager, then a huge. Hey, sorry. It's from Pamcho Monfantame. Yeah, my team in your post. Oh, see you. Hey. Man can ye. Can so position kakra bi ye ma me na so line no chichi kakra mo kwa brankese okay na yenya ne snap so ho se na bia mbetimi so akomini sa mo bokotoko nyame adoma awie yayi ewo abrankese against Kumasi Asadoko, but na me show mo performance this season. Nations FC, my first game, and Yema Nkoye against Heart of Lions. All Blacks, Mumbashe, Adriana Mulusuye, and I'm on the Samatex, a ball, a draw. And so this season I come here and say Nations. Mon stati Ada Indian Nations FC.
Oh, Jana Besso. It's the best one to cry. The Jana and Rina Satiaso. And she, your supporters, you know, at least they have the understanding. And your projections, before the start of the league, you know, was at least you bring a minimum 12 points, maximum 15 points in the first 5 matches. But unfortunately, out of 4 games, you know, you're only 4 points, averaging 1 point per game, which is not what the project here. But who maybe are seen to the whole. And I was a lot of players also left the team, and new players will be so about Afrina, Jellica crack. Now, and the Bufu Kuku, Asian Impany for Asante Kotokoso. And then give no, your friend no say to say bam. 1 month of Risadu, Unya first going to be crashing. Timbacho, you should you're fast. Na only Ayala, Monfaka, na Mombresi, yes, we are, the Shakota Korea, na HR7 day, who acquire the first one.
Okay, me get you for him, sir. You need the CEO at the Nations FC, and now Edin Como Kennedy Boache answer. Can I say what the country lead me now to the big gamer? At the regional derby now, Ebaso or Ayabrankes, and like you said, man started season here because Mulusi some players a bit shame, but said they now can among Shadan jelly with the team a bit taking some time and sana almost performance you know a drew ama said the more team no corner and also a drew but on the other side so we munya no penifo no mobo and na in Asante Kotoko almost season almost starting year pa because here kase Kotoko ayo beating ayo games na o mabono so we momo form na man start ye ene Kotoko a ono so soja na o de bo peso di league na uji dey say na niam abekọ ye o Abrankese at the Nations
ba mimbu baby kama o mu ade no na ball gadum
kama o mu ade no na ball gadum
ai
adentia
say o ko ball gaba keta ahona be kama different colors bi ato kama o mu ade no na ball gadum so you so man prima and they do mamuja timu ka be no mu kwa na kama momomba nenka amonka se Nations is so you know 3.3 goals to Monfa. We are never afraid of Asante Kotoko. In the league game, I must say that last season we had 2 wins over them. The previous season, I must say 4 points over them. Yeah, me Kasanya 20. We say Richardo, Bra. Supporters in Omoba 50 Ghana series for plus stand and a VIP 100 series. And Yabrim Pa, Yabrim, Kotokosu Asuja, we respect them. Since the beginning, yes, more something for that. To in and out. Now, and then Anuma Bien to Ewa Brackets. Anuma Bien tomorrow was a mode or more important farmers. No more there, no Mama Abrankese. No more power, Papa Butch, we don't find inquiry.
Now, Ken, so me tell Kasemua, yes, I agree with you. Because Nations Mobile League, you know, more records against Kotoko, a yepa, Mushia Kotoko Bia, much as a Munianum Penifono Modiabat, much more. But this time, so a Quanya Kotoko, Faso Obo League, you know, almost so still now, me tell Kasemase, we are very, very optimistic, say. Mobasha Kotoko ne say Koban is a poor game no na result now ususu say no dey be sin and see ebe won na
oh result for be in see apart from say Nations Basha Kotoko
hey
yeah that I am very confident
enya drum win
David that's the last season Muhammad na we bomb 2 rounds
yeah me kai pa
bomb first round we no near train ya am gi ahome and e say piga and there's a bomb another round 2 rounds This season, I said, I'm more 2 rounds. He was a over here, I say, oh, then, no more than I'm for some more back. Because I'm more back, the show, or my master, that GFM points in here. But we know that Kotoko, I was through. They have the history, they have the quality, and maybe they have also a very experienced coach, Karim Zito. But Zito, so last season, so this is the same twice, so yeah, any dreams.
No dreams, you know.
I all dreams, they said twice.
I see. Nessa, me to us here. Kotoko na nkasa na mo no mo bon mutimi wo mo. E na coach na Kotoko sa de neighbor no.
Me akwa personally mutimi no. Over your family TV license. The medical TV license no.
I see. Edi can also mo just say o get na fe nya na enya kwan ekoye oduma.
But at 50 for plus 50 Ghana cedis. Is equal a big gate to support us with one Saturday Albert ticket. And a VIP, you know, 100 Ghana cedis. And a VIP, you know, it's either 1 month a month, and only been to that because only 700 tickets for the VIP. Just so we can make room for and 24 hours for the whole game, you know. The VIP tickets named also. It is a open VIP there, and about 110 for plus standards, like I mentioned. 50 Ghana cedis.
Okay. And 50, 100.
But 50, 100.
Okay. All right. Ken.
And 1 month, so who first go now?
Was it your man to know who first go now?
I'm who first go now. This is very serious. I took a second.
Ate pa. Ya na see you.
And say kutu.
Say bam.
Yes, mo about to powder bread boy.
Ate me to be abro.
To powder bread.
Ate na I catch Dr. Kwame Chi any Emantini na say you wish him all the best. Okay, Minia Kennedy Boache and Sasiu Edema Nations FC can know a brands manager. Events and brands Edema Nations and on your elevation. So you're elevating no at the CEO Edema Nations FC as you say. Oh boy, you man at the moment. But any black sound company we are now. Yet the Kotoko DNA we never be lines in a predicted win the Akakovi. And then I will come black sasa and Comono. I can't you know.
No make us say
Chinani acclamacy Jumadino.
Say Ochinano and we pay your contuno.
I be your
any be your enquest as a moon. So today you pay as a BBN and Swaba. The Ochinani Pesini is a baby Swaba. And I think that you are Bovaka can hear and correct. They have taken every step to make sure that Baba is in Accra Sports Stadium is in good stadium. It's at the expense of Baba, but Yebeka are sending a Monday of what they've done to the Baba and Kotoko. Why Kotoko cannot play there, but Black Stars can play there. Yebeka later. The boys know about Ghana. Unim say Ombabedru Ghana no Otuaro Yadibi. Or my boys know Ekufie. Think for a couple of hours. Because the Eziats bisa, so I was so sure my especially when one cry, no, they went out to go and back. So relax a day, but we also want to approach it with the seriousness that we can approach it with. Minister Nashini one day, with the kind of words that he says before some of these games, calling Otuado unlucky was not the right thing to say in my opinion. But going back to the Black Stars and letting them know said they are the support.
You said Obin Kokase on our cash minister no. Ma yentie minister na ankasa.
Okay.
Interview ye na all kasa dia for to adon no. Na fa to aso.
Otto, well, in this is coming, I can also describe that he has been lucky. In terms of performance, at least since I became the minister, the list was a draw. Well, he's been lucky. There's still concerns.
What are the concerns?
Well, concerns that he himself, most times when we meet, there are some he will admit, maybe I should have done a substitution, or I should have edged them on, or maybe I should have freed this person to play this role. And so there are concerns. But I must say he's been lucky. But it doesn't mean that he shouldn't improve.
But you're not satisfied yet.
Oh,
just
of
yet.
course,
It's yet to convince you.
There are decisions. There are decisions that makes me not be satisfied. So, especially when you are taking your senior national team and you are going to that level, you need to.
So that begs the question: he qualifies you to the World Cup, but is he the man for the World Cup?
Well, I can't answer that question now.
Okay, and so Honorable Kofi Adams, sports minister. I say Otuado no. Yes, say baby ejina pa about 99.99% at the verge of qualifying for the World Cup. But then, when so Otuado, I say lucky be na I didn't do baby I do no. Because say Usha Otuado na kasa decision be on one taking is a question na. What we can say, me mistake. Sa we change you in come here, change you in come here. And on no sports ministers will tear coach now. That's why you're on top of issues.
But that doesn't mean he's lucky. Which I mean, what do you mean focus too much on what the minister said? Obianu about World Cup qualifier. Which Obianu about World Cup qualifier now to other bono lucky. And you're lucky,
maybe.
Yeah.
I'm not holding brief for you can't say sports minister.
Yeah.
But I think so ne nkasana at the country of few say Otto lucky coach.
There can never be any reason to be lucky. But who plays?
Or take a decision.
About 9 games.
Oh, question that decision on what to make us a majiatum.
Oh, of course. Rich, Obi Onoma or you just a nice person. Didn't we see journalists go to press conference and call to other names? Who was standing up to them? He did not. And in nature, no. I'm also not holding brief for Tuado. Maybe any sign of tear. Maybe on your sandy pabino. And I'll buy also. Most why I'm saying, oh, yeah, maybe I win it. Maybe I come in and see and can better. But that's not wrong. In all of our jobs, Ghana, see, one of the Jume more mistake. One we people make mistakes to cause the lives of people in this country. Rich, nobody plays 9 games in the World Cup qualifier. Unbeaten. And let me tell on one of the shows or I think it's a political show. Which Obi say Comoros need teams in show World Cup qualifiers and your team papa say ni see me energy. But these are the same teams that beat us. These are the same teams that beat us and prevent us from qualifying for that. These are the same teams that can shoot in one almost prevent you from getting out to the group stage of the AFCON twice. So the world AFCON qualified and you bad results. And me shows to what do name me shows on one record and down pass go catch massa. Which me go far results to check to what pan only say World Cup AFCON qualified. You win match back crowd. Yeah, last we group it nye
Sudan and Mauritania
yes,
the DNA.
Yes.
Only the say.
Yeah, inti and no you catch and see as I catch and then he has been the worst person in an AFCON qualifier. Worst coach in AFCON qualifier in recent times. But in the same breath, we nipa baako so wasan so the Yako World Cup obey the first ever Ghana or the Yako World Cup twice. So china bibi hu bi ensia. So enya bone see your man the credit for the work that he has done with the World Cup qualifying. There is nothing wrong with it. Give him credit. It doesn't take anything away from anybody. Rich, the fact that almost every day people always want to make popular stands and make politically correct stands that because Timebufono even without substance it will go back and it will hurt us. You are approaching issues with a lot of conduct. And you're very important. Because calling your national team could reach me Tuado. Mr. Tia for me wondering.
Because UTA minister now.
Who is like yes.
It's likely
I won't be surprised if they are preparing to sack him. Yes. I won't be surprised they are preparing to sack him.
Because only certified.
Especially also with Otuado, which even away from being satisfied, Otuado undertones, the political undertones of Otuado's coming is there. Otuado was appointed by Yekoko Nigeria, and the president said, yeah, my own interim keke. Yeah, but so Kokoko World Cup in my. So it was the L1 president that essentially started the process of bringing him in. Marriage Otuado has a 5-year contract. What do you make catch? He has a 5-year contract. Yeah, you mistake upon mistake upon mistake. Debiani as a coach. For the very first time, we have an opportunity to stay on with a coach. Which Nankofobika should change. Change is not only about say main figure. No. We change a lot of things with Otuado. Ebian Kofu no amen come. Yeah, there's one of an assistant manager. Yeah. Yeah, the Gregory the Glover be the set piece coach or analyst. You beefy up technical team, no. Any day John any appear mobile Juma in terms of the coordination with the players. Whilst there was still John Pencil coordinating between the technical team and the players. So we added some level of quality. And that is the reason why we've done well. And you can't take Otu's argument out of it. Otu, the managing team, no? Plus what we helped him with. There's nothing wrong. Are we all sitting as saying that people don't get opportunities to beef up on mobility on a job? We shouldn't do those things. Otu has been good in the World Cup qualifier. He was so good in the AFCON qualifier. Two truths. No creme you bet much na dai bakum. No creme first one they say AFCON no anya de na ye kun. Yes, shall can say who. But in the World Cup qualifier, or ya there, says he born a bass for World Cup qualifier. You born a bass for World Cup qualifier him. That is how we can build a proper society. That is how people can die for our country. Because we're taking stance to Rome Penacementino. All of a sudden, you'll be a Kuko such a comma said, dang, and then for that. There'll be a BNF. Imagine if this game in Kayenya only 99% there, and all casting we are. Then you probably make the person be thinking, it's not fine. There have been changes. The changes have been good. Rich, let us add more quality to Otto's backroom staff. Do you know what it does to him? It pushes him. Because Otto told him, say, there's one affair I've been to someone. And also, or good enough. So one you know, yeah, there's one affair can take over the mantle. Or another coach can come in and come and take over the mantle. So give him clear KPIs. Work up and him person could do. Although he has 5-year contract, so give him clear KPIs. Open group stage exits. Open round of 16. Open quarter final. Money who? So bet me not or sign contract now. You call work up now. You know what? You sack him. Then maybe on meeting KPI and Obabaka. No was another KPI. See you call AFCON 2027. For you call me and Kwaji. No money clear KPIs. Then you look at the progression.
So Kofi Yenin come and say, I know too early. Say, and I said the timing is wrong. See a bit the sound come off auto the air co-work up and I am permanent. But again, I mean, you're a journalist, you're a sports journalist. In the Atlanta Kuma, you know the Black Stars performance, AFCON qualifies, and World Cup qualifies, auto performance in general. Do you think, say, with the performance now, the Amayeno, Otto is our man, or he's the man as well leader to the World Cup? Because my tear nipa be blown say okay. Otto anya ye qualify kobo AFCON for Avia Nkubi, which the na which say obi ajutum so de kon anya de. But World Cup qualifiers in the wire de. And so we Otto yes, we qualify there but ye gidi say so na kaka. Enti adena we qualify there but yam mo to nya assistant. Na yam pe coach bi a if you say all the technical
it's not possible.
And you're possible to say. No. You're fun come.
It's not possible.
You're fun I don't know, so only South on here.
It's not possible. Auto on the assistant. Oh, Pamona, man, and baby. Oh, Pam's on my assistant. And is any best? Yeah, be a cofa. I can roll and as a and it's a Moka for good bruiser. And I call in a camp for the baby Mukra. On maybe a place I want to camp. Can you come on my son? The tear going out of you if you say Otto, Rich, you see. Immediately and only me stand on Otto. Immediately, you G2 must say Yansaki Otto after AFCON. If you and especially after looking at this, say Yansaki after AFCON. That was the best time to sack him.
Okay.
Yes, best time to sack him because Rich, the biggest Otto fan shares our report card now on Timin Kasa. Because any Yansaki no. And you see, you been to Wasia Manabaye. And I feel why ye Juma to see our report card now. And ye enqua 9 matches no about enqua beam. And about the last match, it's say BC near almost 8 ace or 9 ace and O to. So what are you basing the sack on? Who sacking based on last time the after one sacking more than is no, and now sacking on say why are they now sacking? Which if you sack him today, I don't think that who sacking Otto now, they're not just here confused. Because you see a sacking is our time. No? Who sacking is here, you're confused. Then we don't know what you want. Because my main example, Yama Otto at now 5 years contract, or what the second year. Tell me more again, like I'm saying, you're sacking. See, it looks like a year, and yet, and chess, and yet, because a year. It looks like a year. Yes, sacking. Then what are we going to do? Are we now going to bring somebody else? You better your boss in Wabana. Say, Obi, but see, and I say, yes, that's okay. Yeah, Pamu Otto. Are we now going to say, okay, you have a poor before 40 and now be sure by Jumanana? How are we going to do the job?
Okay.
You don't sack Otto now. Say, okay, say, oh man, to aswa. Let him do the job and make let him go there. Because Rich Okofa, even Pep Guardiola bar. Pep Guardiola will now have to sit down and work on the Ghana team. You need some level of consistency. To me, idea any lacking recent times has been consistency with a manager. Ni any consistent. Because Ghana for Saudi and it is easy to do. Rich Maka, Mr. Tia Jumawi. Asema me sure say Maka ni be brepa and they say Ghana for pay. Oh Mumpamoro. Oh Wenyade. Rich, oh ya Jumawi. Now we were Jumana watching. Every month be a salesperson for Froba. Every month be a Osaku no way. What does he say about you? Who manager? The be a Obi. Who's a salesperson? Who's a salesperson?
About the same result.
It means you're not doing your recruitment well. Or you're doing something wrong with you. But who know him? And because it's easy to sack, you have the power. You go and sack. So what I'm saying is that if we can get consistency with Otto, go with him. At least he has shown that he has shown improvement. He has shown growth. But add more quality to the backroom staff. Add more analysts. Yes, starting your scouting. By the time your group stage in the banner, me scouts are available. Then they start scouting. In 2006, 2010, when we were successful, we were successful because of the scouts. Nyamina is the coaches that did the job.
Sure,
and as part of those scouts, Otto was part.
Sure.
So scout extensively. Ghana Yempe research. Do the job on the ground. Add quality to the backroom staff.
Because Sabra Mekai, a game against Germany.
Yeah.
What kind of FIFA technical report on that game? I'm gonna say World Cup number.
That was the best game.
That was the best game.
Yeah.
And Nipa scouted Germany team in mind was Otto.
So you're starting per scout. Name per crampona young call the unorthodox way.
Okay.
Take coaches who are scouts, add young analysts. A lot of them in this country. Yes, give them the job to scout. Give them the data. Say, I analysis no. Before see a World Cup, no, the team can meet. No man present you findings Otto. And then the technical team, no. Then they build on that. Because Rich, a information, football and science, a research. 1 year research and 1 year information. Because you can always sack. Just sack those could be a more. No one else I get it. Then they auto think I share. Or send you my coffee. Same like I would come and share my 2 pieces on it. And that is all. But at the end of the day, let us make sure you are doing the right thing and it's sustainable. Get a job done. Add quality to Otto backroom staff, no, and then push him to do the better job. Because there is quality. Reach your team way. If we do things well, getting out of the group stage is not enough. We can get to the round of 16. We have been to the quarterfinal before. It's and give them the KPI, push them to go and deliver.
Okay.
Because it's going to be very important for us.
Don't copy man, because see, somebody sack his coach in the middle of a tournament and won. Let's sack him fast. I'm saying on the Cote d'Ivoire, Ivory Coast, and an example AFCON. So I can say group stage. Omo games, you know, omo sack him coach. And some coach reference say, oh, I've forgotten the name. Yeah, that young coach, you know, that friend, MS5.
Yeah.
I'm going to do my man or the BJ AFCON. And he was your president of. What tournament you know go out to be Pamu coach. Coach, you know, boy.
You say uni time almost sake omo coach no. Almost sake no time and na omo group no free.
Yeah. And even to the mami Fabi Kran kan de no. Am fine no. Now you're part of the Ivory Coast national team.
So you just took over the job.
And
but what I'm so what I'm saying is that you sack your coach when the team is down. Not now a team is up. Tension and Yakase, time a young
I found my children. Senka Satam na, young qualify for Alcon,
Sakin and Aqua Pamono.
But then you know,
Pamono for the MS5 did not come when Ivory Coast were winning every match of unbeaten. MS5 came when the team were on the verge of getting out to the group stage. No, but take you over. In that instance, Rich, Anna, quote unquote, easy kakra to inspire the boys because you're a new person. Yeah. Now the new energy now be push you. But how is the new guy going to do the job? Let us not make things difficult for us. Don't put the horse before the cat.
Maybe. Yeah, the NMC a co-work up into more US
and Canada.
My brother Charles was a brother Charles of Virginia.
Okay.
And Sunny, I'm the Sunny of Connecticut.
Okay.
Sunny of Connecticut. And Fifi. Is a Fifi in some movie called Soja. Fifi Soja Nino. Is a Fifi so called I'm say me refuge.
The US war squad.
Oh, no squad or and
that's all you.
Oh, and minia, Mr. Hon says US for the moment or money tummy.
Oh, money tummy.
Some. Anna Gaxina Uku.
Okay.
Or so US or meaning me now for US in Nano.
Wow.
Yeah, by US.
Nani Latina for in Mexico.
Mexico. No, they are going there. Kofi. Mr. Macatro.
Camela Nick Rosalinda.
FIFA. Omuntie. FIFA for Mutia Muntie. Infantino, no boys, no. Oh, no boys. So when you draw, no, Nagana, what you go to Mexico, you bet the US, near your free US. I got that. You go born to Mexico. Eti, I want some, no, I don't know. Eti, one more Canada near they say, Canada say, me ankasa, me boy, Rich. Rich de Bois, Omundina. Awo nana kwam kisimu dina o Canada ayekwa ibenya baby akobezi na ibi ayasaba back nti work up in there ekọ but kovi chira no game so we there party tinke yengumu na ema players no mobo bi
the first average we in the first half
yenyi na nko ban say na asebia okay ya fa Ghana Premier League na fe mbie lines because you be predict and win ni ahwe ma ye de bet you achede no so betimi ade ama omo Ghana Premier League enra mediama twa dreams e kam yenu ama dreams te kan baako afi dreams eniema nkoyi kura and then said the kan boso ama Nations FC ani Kumasi Asante Kotoko na ebo na Vision enso host team from the Gold Stars china Adriana Bechem United Ho United any All Blacks Babo Karela any Chelsea Samatex and 11 Wonders and Young Apostles and so ne Baseke All Stars now on Monday House of Folk and Pandu Heart of Lions and so timi abokovi ya ho ne kakra bi na mimi lines no
Rich for Dortmund has to sit up
Dreams timi ya dey
because it was supposed to be a very good season for Dreams but when is last season Abra Karim Zito free one na Dortmund take you over the job no it was expected that okay he's going to be fine but Nyeman Koye he needs to sit up because Rich league you know see Osha Mediama out 12 points Hearts of Fly with 10 points Osha maybe a Dreams in there although Dreams have played most games a lot of people 1 point per season relegation zone
okay
he needs to sit up and yes their air kwan say air kosa na e ba say which I think that Mediama able fear this season one person more fear on a fortress it means that almost every game you able fear they'll get a job done. Now that win against Dreams FC was a big one for them. Which Hearts of Lions last week about Kotoko, this week Obo across the Foko. The last game Obo about Kotoko.
Sure.
And the next one Obo across the
Foko.
And then you see away. Obo Tre Kotoko ama Kotoko and Sheneha. And all concrete. We see Didi Dramani.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Say Lions say for instance, that game no busa akunya draw.
Yeah.
It means that the second round on this are two giants in the Abubo home. And also it means that the giants in the G League.
Yes, or G League now, sir. The
good was I say about big teams, you know. And all the points.
Or manage. Or the House of Focus through 2 points. You see, Rich, Didi Dramani sometimes over G League now, Rich. They are statement wins. Statement wins. We say to say Arsenal, Aqua, question Newcastle, no Bono. Manchester United no achino no abono. So these are the statement wins. One of those statement wins is today for Didi Dramani. If Didi Dramani really wants to be there, say, oh boy, do you want to wait to league na master folk and give them a breath of fresh air? Ni akoto kwenti nyanyo baba ya no. Onya one kind.
Alonso.
And I make us say, yes, of course, anything in his statement, you know. Because imagine that we come back on Monday and the stories that has achieved Lions have won it 3-0. Lions who were unbeaten. Akoto konene ball goalless draw. We won it 3-0. It gives us a lot of morale and confidence. Say, yeah, tell Lions that who is Kotoko. Until they can also build from that, and that is good. So Hearts of Folk need to make sure say this you can get on Beshe. Rich Kennedy Boachans on careful. I'm sure you be free agrobia untimi Kotoko phone be run the car off and met you. On very very careful. I go no my friend.
And I saw mo mutimi Kotoko.
To me no be Kotoko we.
Sir.
Kotoko na me question the last time against.
Last season can back to back.
Obetrano. But on one pile and him to work as any team, any the same team. A team yet to tune Sereni Abasa. And Rich me Koko shape Kotoko Baba this week against Baby any Gold Stars. It was a good team.
Okay.
What the team was missing, so Beka Monday, Mini Island, Naba catch your ass. He said the absence of number 10 who will be nimble footed, the nimble footedness will be creating chances, not pickable no finish you want to Eddie Pushia Konkana Kotokonibi. And the presence of Walid Neymar in the middle of the park in that game was superb. Me see from you show now, me see from because your friend said, Doc, I was your Daniel also answer. The same thing here can handle because Afi. Now I'm okay. Walid name some say Doc. And I say that is the exact thing that Kotoko needed. Walid in the middle of the park as the creator, because they do maybe na Kotoko air build from a chair Samba air probia Pasiaman. The most comfortable to come is Walid, and the two other made for the Jew any Abrante Bakoro. All of them are not that physical. So Walid adds that physicality and also the technical ability. Receiving the ball in the tight space, Kotoko were on the front foot. Coach Zozito. Don't be too compact. Open up and beat them.
Okay.
Nations is a very good team, but it's a team that is really, really down bad. With respect to recent performances, on players say they want them. I think Kotoko has the edge on them. You or not. Also, and a bet way say bet with dear. You won't get it any better than Betway.
Debit.
Makani several
Give
times.
back to the society there. See, I'm number one.
Me and number 2 is unti. Minim nipa afre me debia ka say afi. And you one can mention me danka. Debia me catch a boy say ultra better. Do it responsibly. Yeah. But se me ti won be frame ka say fi. Mu code na mo de man e wo show no so no. Me ti me dey tia me school fees. Me tia me danka. My yesi ya. Me ka say okay. Yes, and it is Betway.
Sure.
Betway na analyst can say fee money analysis no monday games the use data no for code in my boys no mun trebi no mun so mun nibi.
Sure.
Other bet companies they don't care about you like that. Betway does.
Yes, and they be try bet keke.
Yes, trebi.
Who try na when your points
no
to me convert here in
this car. We are some of bet rewards and again I'm people match. Yes, okay for prediction ba. Which who be a box him share no be him.
Me no me be him. And you me boxing no.
Your friend is a charger
power bank.
Sada ni asimu meeting kwa yema. Intimi kwa me be free a friend is a pepra.
We are from
aka chom say power bank. Mama fancy na power bank na wunya me pa.
Okay.
Na me ka tell me say ma be me power bank. But and the coach say dey coffee say go twa bet no. Anyway. Mr. Jeff wait that to screen so mine. Say be mo anya no. Oba ko twa mo bet nti ene obe free age bet we achede. But sanso gi code no di kan.
Sure.
E coffee kesiem na go twa bet na di bi. Wait, first one BW 183869B3 and first one. Second one BW 183854C5 and second one. Third one BW 18847F8. Fourth one BW 183839E7 and our last one crying. Eden abakubabo bet 20 benye bi no BW 183830A9. Which good luck to mom be friend no manya bet you actually.
Yeah, that's it. Mr. Jeff, my menya birthday no ho. Menya birthday na afi me be lines na yemfa enwie jumade no me ko US na me nua fifi na me kana asem we so jani awo America. is a mini fifi our Texas. Houston, Texas. And mini fifi our na and mini fifi neba your friend say Oreku Jaden enya 8 years in there. Hooray! Oreku, happy birthday to you. Say Oreku and so our US J.A. Fowler Elementary School our Houston, Texas our US and Oreku and Suko School enya 8 years in there. And o papa fifi any abusuani dina onam for man no mukostu omu dina say omo show happy birthday to you Oreku Jaden nyame nhyira onya okese oma unyini na be panimpa na so mran faso e ma dasa any abusua ofri mu o mame and o papa and a Ghana for dina na nya so emfaso o of Richard o me show happy birthday Oreku Jaden nyame nhyira na onya okese ma bia lines no 3220 83581 83582 83583 Momra na mesel oba se oba so predictibia ma menya udi wo ID card so because na odo ba beje betwe achede no enema wo box ni so okura obie so a oyem be hyew enti memfa me first caller hello
champion Richardo
Dankwe
sasa Dankwe ni medwadu ya mi di baye Shey Bafo Collins yes sir
okay enti after your prediction na here say beba
Ghana 3-0
Ghana be 3-0
yeah
okay all right ate ya cho di ni dia 20 no eba no de no ase ye do o niam nso de ema wo hello sorry hello
hello
yes sir
Richardo
yes sir
Frederick Mankaskase
Frederick
Ayinko Suba
who di ni asan
Frederick Ayinko
Suba okay Ayinko Suba
AYINKOSIBA
okay and also your prediction any enko
2-0 Ghana be 2-0
2-0 okay nyame ya adom na se ebemu a on Monday usabeka oniema hello sorry hello
Richardo
Oko doctor
Richardo
Bernard Amwania odi huya aka condition specialist
you see upon us of small one some cancer what that was why Rasmuscopia money also na the birthday no di man ni je papa
mate
small na and nyame ya adom otena ho lasa yes 4-0 because nkofo we no ade o de ye ma ye ba fie no ese pa ye mo 4 goals to 0 what you say
mate
na ko to so lu 1-0 me why
mate me da say yem fan scholar hello good morning what's your friend saying
Bobby, me ta so pia dan ya fuwa.
You meet you.
And boy Ghana. And I just 5-0. Oh, Accra. That was a 2-0. Oh, my face.
What's your dinner saying?
Godwin.
Anna Godwin. And grant me shut until Omukasani. Then grad your mumu de today.
hello
Hello. Yes, sir.
Only I call crossman in Gabriel Martin Shaso.
Kwaku Udia ID card so no.
Media no crossman.
Crossman okay. What's your prediction na anyway?
Ghana be 2-0.
Ghana be 2-0.
La kono konso wini. Kono konso ba get 3 points no. Na me churu me yan for Canada na Japan so.
Yeah, that's a pa be mu a on sabe kan obetu eni man.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, before the photo standing. David Joseph from Kashasha and but number na Ghana be 2 ama Kofana 1.
Ghana be 2 ama Kofana 1.
Patan.
Acha wo so di ni say.
David Joseph.
Hey.
David J.
David A J
4
to 4. Kofo. Okay. David J. Kofo. Okay. All right. Ebema on sabe ka on yama why. Okay, that's a pa yam fan scholar. Hello. Yes sir.
I'm going to go to the chat on the
Yo.
Number one. Ghana better 3-1. And then the consideration 2.
Consideration 2. Ozu Odini bi Odino.
Kojo entry both yako.
Kojo entry both yako. Ene o ID card so.
Enwa.
Me pa cho mate. Yemfa next caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Good morning.
Yes sir.
But what am to say?
Nyame ado me ho ye pa.
But show you alone.
Okay.
But a day I me card share Mohammed Shew.
Mohammed Dien. Shew.
Yeah.
A Shew no ni esen.
SHEHU.
Okay.
Ghana baby need 3-0.
Ghana be 3-0.
3-0.
Okay.
On be 3-0.
Ati.
Michel honorable Bradley champion.
Okay, that's a pa. Menchia, me godfather. K Edu, the sisterman. Okay, baby, I will be on pay. Good afternoon. Yamin Shaw, pa godfather. Yamin Shaw, me so uti show no chrome one so de on person obesisia. The godfather K Edu of K Edu gas and oven. E honest all condense on so no. Utimi kwe bibia kama. So no ajo di ama bibia no. Akuyi edi ama. Memfa next caller. Hello. Yes, sir.
Good morning.
Good afternoon.
Kofi Emmanuel.
Kofi Emmanuel. Okay, Kofi Emmanuel. Okay, Mpacho, o prediction have you also.
Pacho, Ghana Beshe 3-1.
Ghana Beshe 3-1. Okay, Kofi Emmanuel. Yeah, that's it. Yemfa be last two pe na abenwa ha ento aso. Hello.
Ricardo.
Yes sir.
Abdul Ishaq ni a great Yampo.
Abdul Den
Ishaq.
Abdul Ishaq. Okay.
Yeah. Ricardo. The game is ending draw 0-0.
Obi antimi she game no.
Ghana nothing Crawford so nothing.
Mate. But that's a pa. Last caller na MPJ mu. Hello.
Hello.
Yes sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Ghana will win by 3 goals to 1.
Ghana will win by 3 goals to 1. Your name again? Hello? Hello, can you hear me? Okay, I'm so I'll drop a call. You know, Emfesia na abenwa ha tino entrance.
Na me dem yakola.
Yakola say.
Me ntimi peti bia.
Ene ko fra wa bontin mai.
Me gina ya frɛ.
Okay, frɛ na memfa.
Kunkun wa frɛ. Ekebe.
Kunkun ama.